All right, there we go. Yo, it is Noles after dark, some late night stuff. Uh, this Tulane Memphis game up here ain't half bad. Matter of fact, hold on, let me fix this. I don't want them thinking I'm trying to show the game or anything crazy. Okay. Tulane Memphis game ain't half bad. You got Colorado playing Stanford later on. So what is going on, everybody, on this late, or it ain't late yet. Ain't even, well, yeah, it ain't even 10 o'clock on the East Coast yet. So we're not late quite yet, but we are in the prime time hour. And it is an open mic night. So we're going to give the people to have an opportunity to come on and express themselves. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all come on in. Y'all subscribe. Y'all already know what to do. Another big time weekend in college football is on the horizon. I feel like this has been one of the I don't know about y'all, but I feel like this has been one of the best. This has been one of the most exciting college football seasons in a while, and it has nothing to do with FSU. I mean, it does have something to do with FSU being good, but honestly, I mean, it seems like every week we've had just a banger. Like I remember, like almost every year, like there's usually 1 week where it's like nobody's really playing anybody, and it's just like a ho hum week. I feel like every week so far this year, man, has been an absolute banger. This week you got Oregon and Washington. That's huge. Texas and Oklahoma last week. It's like every week, man. It's just been big time games. It's been fun. I think it's been exciting. I think the parity that you see in college football is Tulane just scored. It looks like good game going on here, man. In Memphis, Tulane versus Memphis. But I think the parity in college ball has just been fun, y'all. So as far as tonight, I ain't know T was gonna be ready this soon. I thought you was at a concert, a Paw Patrol concert, man.
Yeah, Paw Patrol.
Yeah, man.
Visited Dallas.
I thought you was at Paw Patrol.
Yeah, it was a quick concert, man. It was like what you call it? Like 90 minutes.
That is quick.
Yeah.
There we go.
90 minutes. It was she enjoyed herself, so that's all that matters. Now she back there watching Miss Rachel till her mama get back home.
Oh, mom's out for the night.
Oh nah. It don't work that way. Not after that.
Excuse me.
We both gotta stay home. I had plans to go out. Man, it's this event here in Dallas. Whiskey matchmaking whiskey, something like it's a whiskey tasting basically.
We need to make our way up back to Dallas.
I want to make sure I got something going on for you because, like, if this weekend, if I could have went to that, man, it's supposed to be pretty good, man.
Yeah,
some high profile NFL players, man. Actually, some. Yeah, but I'll just leave it at that. Some high profile NFL players will be there, but yeah.
That's what's up, though. We're gonna make our way back up there, though.
We always here, man. Always here.
But what else is going on, man? We ain't seen you. When last time you was on?
I think I popped in for like 30, 40 minutes one time.
It's been a few weeks.
It's a few weeks, though. Yeah, a few weeks.
Yeah, because I couldn't get you on when that bald head bastard wanted to come on here.
Yeah, I showed up at the end. I think I got on for like 20 minutes. He was gone by then. You know, he got a curfew. I was supposed to have one today, but since I went to Paw Patrol, no kickball. It was Paw Patrol or the kickball game. Honestly, I wouldn't have went to the kickball game if I could have went to this whiskey tasting, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, since then, I mean, you know, I'm just enjoying a thus far undefeated season, you know, Can't complain too much.
I don't know, man. Every week you find something to say you mad about.
I mean, I don't say I'm mad.
Oh, my bad. Disappointed about.
I mean, there's because I mean, and
you sipping on anything?
Not yet. As soon as she get back, I'm gonna go ahead and pour up something. But I mean, you know, it's just I had this conversation with somebody at somebody downtown the other night. I was like, man, there's no dominant team in college football. There's no, oh my God, these guys are gonna run, or I can't wait to see these two play because they're so good, they're better than the rest. And you know, I just feel like, I guess that's where the disappointment comes in. Is I feel like I thought we had enough.
What, you want to be that dominant team?
I thought that I thought it was there to be taken. And like you said, you know, we are who we are, and it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, man. I think to expect us to be a dominant team, I mean, we can kind of call it what it is, right? We got a team that some of the key positions, man, they ain't been playing together that long. So I don't expect them really to be dominant. You feel me? Like,
that is a problem. That is a problem, man.
I don't even know if it's a problem, but it's a reality. And
well,
that doesn't mean they can't win games, right? But you might not get the domination that you want.
Exactly.
But my man Chris here with the $9.99. Terrence said he want 30% of all proceeds tonight. So. He says, "What up, Pope? What up, T? Orlando want to check in, bro. What up? What up, Chris? Appreciate the love like always." Where's your video at? There it is.
50. I get it. I get it. Yeah.
So, I'm going to do an open mic, which means I will throw the link in the chat. Y'all want to come on here and really can talk about whatever. You don't have to necessarily talk about FSU. You talk about anything college football related, or hell, I don't know. If it's something I don't want to talk about, I'll just kick it.
Gonna talk about it.
So,
hey, do Ngannou and Fury fight this weekend? Or is
that's not this weekend. They do fight. I don't know what weekend that is.
What up, Trey? I thought it was sometime in soon.
I could probably look it up, but I don't know when it is.
I'll look it up.
So hit the link, man, if you want to come in here and, I don't know, maybe cuss Terrence out or something. I don't know.
Cuss me out?
Everybody talked you had a kickball game tonight, man.
October 28th. I mean, I did have one, man. I just didn't show up. I had to go to Paw Patrol, man. Paw Patrol was more important. They had a nice little concert.
It was like a play?
Yeah,
or
it's like a live show. Like, they got people in the little costumes. And
yeah,
stuff.
I remember when my daughter was real little, we took her to see Peppa Pig at that time.
Yeah, so I guess
it was something like that.
Thing. Now, mind you, she ain't never watched Paw Patrol in her life.
Did she like it at least? Like she was?
Yeah, she was all into it.
Was she into it? Yeah.
Yeah, clapping and all that stuff. I ain't never seen it before either, so I was like, yeah, this is pretty boring.
Oh yeah, I went and took my son. We went last week actually to watch the Paw Patrol movie because they just came out with a movie, and I was in that bitch dozing off. But he was into it, so that's all that matter at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
I hear E-I-E-I-O in your background.
Yeah, she, like I said, she got she got Miss Rachel on right now. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Miss Rachel.
Melly Mel says,
saving parents is this shit.
Top 4, top 25, others receiving votes.
I'm top 25. I don't drop the ball. And if people listen to me more, we play better.
What's y'all record?
This year, man, I think we like. Are we 2-4, 2-3? I don't know if we won tonight, but we playing against a like last season we went undefeated. So this one, people haven't been showing up for games and stuff. It's been I ain't been showing up for a couple games, so I know what I'm doing out there. If people listen to me, will be a lot better. That's what it is. That's what kickball is for me. Like, people ain't never played baseball before they got to play kickball. Yes, mama.
Try something.
She trying to get on camera. You got the phone. Bring me the phone. Bring me the phone.
Let's see. Antoine says the transfer portal is making college football more unpredictable. That 2013 team was dominant because they came in together. Jameis was a redshirt freshman that year. He learned under EJ.
I can agree with that, man. I understand what y'all saying with that. Still, just you know, when you
so there's definite things. Like, to your point, like, I think Jordan Travis has to play better. Now, I'm not blaming him for anything per se, but I do think he has to play at least more. I feel like he's just throwing haymakers out there. And when they land, amazing. But when they don't land, the offense stalls. I think that's the issue.
Yeah, the offense is stalling heavy, man. I feel like you know, when we went through, well, hell, I feel like the haymakers is what won against Virginia Tech. Like,
But that was in the running game. But that was in the run. But that was in the running game, though. And like, if we can do that, then he don't need to throw for 30 plus times. Like, if we're gonna run for damn near 300 yards a game, I mean, that's what we was doing last year, right? So
basically, he can go ahead and give up on that Heisman.
Yeah, I don't think the Heisman. I mean, with the numbers that some of these quarterbacks are putting up, Drake Mays and the Caleb Williams and the Penixes, you can probably let that go. Yeah. Do we beat Did you not watch Miami?
What?
Don't even ask me about that dumpster fire. As for Duke, I think Duke's a well-coached football team, but they don't got the athletes. So
we beat them too.
Yeah, we're gonna.
There's nobody on our schedule that I think is gonna beat us.
That you should be worried about, in my opinion. What if we lose to Cuse tomorrow? Would that be what would be the main reason for a loss? Not focused. I don't.
Jordan Travis and Tate Rodemaker get hurt.
Yeah, both of them would have to get hurt. That's actually
that's why we lost. Like,
that's actually the only way I see that happens. Like, Brock Glenn is out there playing quarterback or something.
And even
because there's nothing that Cuse does, in my opinion, that
at all on offense at all.
I don't think they're really that good of a football team. Rhythm's a good word for it. Rhythm, consistency.
You never brought me the phone.
Brother Ali is the Adam Fuller of his kickball team. Y'all saying that? Are y'all admitting that y'all don't like Adam Fuller now? By the way, man, the link's in the chat, y'all. Don't be scared to come in here and talk. Don't be scared.
I don't bite, man. I don't bite. I remember last time Insane came in, boy. Whew.
Wasn't that Thanksgiving? I think that was Thanksgiving. Yeah, he was talking.
He brought the heat. I was like, well, damn. What did I do to you?
You watching the game?
I am not right now. I got a Madden.
No, I agree with that, bro. F the Heisman, just win, baby. I agree.
I mean, that's what I want too. I ain't worried about no Heisman. It's just, you know, history has said when we have a Heisman winning quarterback, we win a national championship.
You. What's up, Irv?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
Man, I like that
going on?
map you got back there. I like
I
that.
like
Oh,
it.
appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Let me come out here and join you guys.
Yes, sir.
He got the
Kevin
what's his
Samuels.
name? Kevin Samuels background.
He got the
see
Kevin
you, man.
Samuels in the back.
Hey, yeah. Big going on. Hey, he wasn't the first.
No, he
you
wasn't.
know, just get in where you fit in, man.
Hey, it's all good, man. So you guys are saying that I think anything can happen, man, when it comes to these games, man, because you got to keep these kids motivated. So I mean, we've been going through POLK over and over.
Yeah, we do got to keep. Yeah, we definitely got to keep them motivated, but I don't know. I watch Syracuse. I just don't see it. Like I don't see a threat. That's just when I look at them, I don't see a threat. Doesn't mean it can't happen, right? But I just don't see it.
Garrett Schrader got to go full Big Ben.
Yeah, Schrader's gonna have to like run for $120 or something
and throw for 300.
Yeah. I think that's the blueprint everybody's trying to go with. So they seen the Boston College game and the Virginia Tech, they're like, yo, we're gonna have to run the mobile quarterback. So,
see, I'd be more concerned about Cuse, right? If they had like did something against North Carolina's defense, because that defense isn't that good.
right.
The fact that North Carolina's defense shut them down. I think Schrader only ran for like 30 yards on them or something like that. Like, I'm just not concerned with them.
Do you feel like teams get up to play us though? Still?
Of course they do.
Like, I feel like that's the difference between them playing teams like North Carolina. Like
absolutely. Yep. Even when we were bad. I remember when Virginia beat us when Willie Taggart was here, and they still rushed the field, and we wasn't a good football team then.
Yep.
And they still rushed the field. So even when we're bad, they get up to play this team. So
yeah. So
I mean, the brand is still the brand, guys. Regardless we're good or bad, we're this Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yep. What else you got, Irv?
Man, a 49ers fan too? You having a
49ers fan. Yeah. So I got my helmets my helmets in the back, 49ers in the nose. So
49ers look like they going to the bowl, huh?
Yeah, man. But we gotta have to beat those Eagles, man.
Shoot, that's what I thought. I thought when we was getting the little Purdy, I thought he was gonna be like his big brother, but nope.
What happened to little Purdy? Where is that anyway? Wasn't he
he's still at Nebraska.
Third on the depth chart.
Yeah, like the 4th string or something down there. I don't know what he is.
No, but I didn't even think Brock was what he is.
But he was good at Iowa State though. Now I don't
solid.
know. I don't know if people thought that would translate to the NFL, but he was pretty good at Iowa State.
System, man. I think he really fit our system well. So
perfectly.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you feel, Terrence, about McCaffrey over there doing what he's doing?
I mean, I knew he was going to do that. Like,
I'm just saying, as a Carolina fan, and
we didn't get enough value, straight up. And everybody said, "Oh,
he did stay hurt over there."
I'm
the
not
O line, the O line is still an issue in Carolina.
Definitely, it's an issue, and they said that was supposed to be one of the strengths for Carolina, and it's just not. There's a couple people out there. They're not using Akim. I can't say his name right ever, but they're not using Akim correctly. They use him as like a finesse blocker. He's a rover. He's a power blocker when they're running with him. Like the run game, it should be behind him. And so it is what it is, man. Like, hopefully Bryce Young can just continue to develop and he changes things, because I don't think the coaching staff is even it. Again,
I don't know why they chose him, man. I don't know, because he stuck in the Colts. He was terrible then.
Even when we got I was never on board with old boy Matt Rule. I was never on board with that.
I think Rules are better. Rules like a Chip Kelly. I think Rules a way better college coach than he is a pro coach.
I agree with that.
I don't want to say he's going to turn Nebraska around, But I think Nebraska will be the best we've seen Nebraska in a long time under Matt Rule.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And so, Herb, do you have any I don't know, any concerns about this team? When you watch this team, anything concern you? Speaking of Florida State, by the way.
Yeah. I just think keeping the boys focused, man. I think this is, our first time really getting all the being in the limelight and everything. I just think just trying to keep these kids focused, man. And like I said, every game we want to get everybody's best shot, regardless if we're good or bad. So I just think that guys need to just stay focused. And I do think the secondary be having their little issues here and there, they lapses. So that kind of bothers me. And one thing you got really hit on, I think, last week, that rotation too early. Pulling guys in and out too early, subbing early. I think that's a major issue. Keep your starters in for a while. Let everybody have that, that blend together. Then all of a sudden they want to start mixing guys in and out. You can't get that gel together to keep bringing guys in and out of the game. So that bothers me too.
Yeah.
With that being said about the secondary, do you think this hurts Surtain on the recruiting trail, like not necessarily getting too much out of them, out of the guys that are there?
It's his first year. It's his first year, and nobody in that secondary is a guy that he actively recruited, unless you count Conrad Hussey and Edwin Joseph, because they didn't commit till he got here.
Yeah.
So
I think the guys that come around, they ready.
And then you look at the guys that he's actively recruited. I mean,
they're ready.
Bro, KJ Bolden.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think it hurts. I don't think it hurts Pat at all. Essentially, he's using pieces that aren't his.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Terrence? What you think?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I just wanted to see how y'all felt about it.
I mean, look at Hussey compared to what we have else in that secondary. Like,
more balling.
Come on, I know it's just Virginia Tech, but I don't remember last time one of our safeties looked like that. Jamie ain't even looked like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Jamie's probably the best. Jamie's probably the best safety we've had since Derwin, if we're being real. Can you think of another one?
That's been the last time we had one of those wild factors from the secondary. Was probably Derwin. Yeah, been that long, fellas.
Right. So just let Pat get his guys, man. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, I just wanted to know. I was hoping you'd be able to coach some of these guys up a little bit better, than where they were at.
Well, I mean, some of them you got to kind of think they are what they are. I mean, again, the freshmen look like they're taking steps, but guys like, I mean, who are we talking about? Like, I don't know. Name who you talking about, like specifically, because some of these guys have been in college already 3 and 4 years. They kind of are, unfortunately, what they are at this point.
Yeah, and I think that's what I'm kind of seeing. Like, they are what they are.
But these younger guys, you can mold. Like AZ,
That's what I was saying. AZ, I was hoping AZ would make the leap and be like, on the field.
I think you see it with AZ, like that interception last week, or what should have been an interception. Yeah, you see it with him. Just got to be more consistent.
What y'all thoughts on that transfer to Cyprus? You guys really thought he was all that? I mean, it seems like he's really not doing too much.
I don't think we play a. He's not a
man to man.
He's not a schemeless player. So he's a player that has to have a certain, which is not necessarily a bad thing, right? But he's a player that has to play a certain way. I think he's playing out of his comfort zone. Now, can he get used to playing that way? Because Fentrell's only a junior, so realistically, he could be back next year. My assumption is he will be back next year.
Yeah, he will be safe.
He hasn't been what they kind of hyped him up to be, right?
Yeah.
But I also don't think we use him in the way that Virginia used him last year.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I haven't seen what I thought I would see from him, but yeah.
They hyped him up like he was, going to be locking dudes up one-on-one, and that's not his game.
What did ML 1219 said? Zone corner for Cyprus.
Yeah, he's like a cover 3 guy, something like that, like a Richard Sherman type. Not as long as Sherman, right? But a guy like that.
Okay.
He's better when he's constantly facing the quarterback. Terrence, you froze. Can you hear us? Terrence froze with that ugly face,
oh
and I don't think he can hear me. So I'm gonna take you off T. All right, when he come back, I'll put him back on.
yeah, what's the whole deal that everybody's been talking about with Jaheim Bell being limited, also Bethune? What's going on with that? Are they sick or did they get in some?
So interesting. I listened to Mike Norvell interview, and he said they specifically let Bethune only play special teams against Virginia Tech, because I noticed he wasn't playing a lot of linebacker last week.
Yeah, if he got in trouble or some type of disciplinary action,
Right. So I don't know what happened there. And they said Jaheim Bell was a little limited as well. That might be an injury. Mike Norvell's very closed lips when it comes to them injuries. He don't really put a lot out there. So
yeah, he keep it to the best.
So we'll see. I don't know if Syracuse is a game that you'll see, them pull out anything crazy. So if guys are hurt, like I don't expect Johnny to play. Nothing's been officially announced, but if I was a betting man, Johnny Wilson doesn't play this week.
Yeah, I think it's
just because it's rumored that he had a concussion. So just off of protocol, they'll sit him at least a week.
So who you think of starting his place? Would it be Potier or
probably Tron if I had to guess?
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
So now since Winston Wright is gone, so that Destin who's starting now?
Just Destin or what's his name? Jakai that just came back.
Jakai, that's right.
One of them two for sure. One of them two for sure.
Yeah. Well, you should get a chance to spread the ball around. Hopefully, definitely want to see Jaheim and Destin get a little bit more touches.
I think they like Morlock. I think last week at least they targeted him pretty early, and it seemed intentional, like they was trying to get him the ball. So
he's good.
He's solid. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been quite impressed. His blocking skills are pretty good too. So very impressed from coming from a what D2? Yeah, that's
good. Something like that. I think it was JUCO or D2 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
What you drinking on? What is that?
Tito's and ginger ale.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tito's.
Yeah.
Some Crown Royal.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I got that in station where I think Crown Apple.
Insane says, didn't we run off Brownlee for being cover 3? We ran off Brownlee because he sucked. Call that what that is. Ask Louisville how good Brownlee was for them. That's why we ran on Brownlee.
Yeah.
Morlock reminds me of Izzo. Okay. I can see it.
Yeah, POLK, I got a couple more folks. They head into Chapel Hill for the game tomorrow. A couple of them are Canes fans, so.
They Canes fans.
Yeah, man. So they're gonna go to Chapel Hill. So okay.
So you've been able to talk some trash to them this past week.
I've been really talking some trash to the Clemson folks, in Charlotte, man. They alumni are deep here, man. So one of my neighbors, man, for the last 7 years, man, her and her husband, they toilet paper my mailbox with orange toilet paper. Yeah, man. I'm like, how do you get orange toilet paper? So finally,
from where you buy the Halloween decorations, that's probably where they got it from.
Yeah, so I'm talking a little noise with there, man. But I've been kind of laying low. I ain't got too much. I'm waiting for the ACC championship, man. We got bigger fish to fry, man.
So you booking your ticket?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do it.
You think that's where we end up? You think for sure that's?
Yeah, I think if we get past, only game that really worries me is the Duke and at Wake Forest. I'm going to the Wake Forest game. So the Wake Forest, I'm more worried about the Wake Forest game because I know how we've been all saying about the ACC officials and Winston, man, that's that good old boy wine and cheese crowd there, man, and they know what they do at Wake, so that worries me a bit.
My thing with some of these teams is like, if we come out and here's the thing: if we do what we're supposed to do, we're not in a situation where it's in the refs' hands. Like I don't
Right.
I don't think Wake don't have Hartman no more. So I just be less worried about teams like Wake and Duke. I mean, Duke is the only team that I would go.
They're well coached.
Yeah, Duke is the only team that I go. Okay, if their quarterback's healthy, because he is athletic, and they are a very well coached, disciplined team.
Mm-hmm.
If we play around with that or don't come in that focus, we can find ourselves in a fight we don't want to be in. Outside of that, I don't see a game that Florida State is going to sleep on, because they're not going to sleep on Miami, no matter how bad or we think Miami is or isn't, right? They're not going to sleep on them. Just like last year, we thought, man, is that game going to be interesting? Because nope, 45-3. So they're not going to sleep on Miami. They're not going to sleep on Florida.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that Duke game is the only game that I go, okay, that's the game that could be a game.
Yeah.
Only thing about Wake is they've beaten us, so you do have to get over that hump. But Wake doesn't have the stuff they had previous years.
Now, overall, I agree with you. We come and play, Florida State football. We should win all the games, but it's just we had them lapses, and how the refs are with us. So what he said, Brownlee sucked, but Jaron Jones was a keeper. Hey, Jaron came a long way, man.
No, Jaron's definitely came a long way, but who the hell said he was a keeper? He definitely came a long way. Don't get me wrong, but I've never sat on this camera and vouched for Jaron Jones. I don't know what we talking about here.
Oh man, hey, he deserved all the criticism today.
He like you said, he's came a long way, and I think they just using him in maybe the correct manner now. So he's been very effective. So I'm not gonna say anything bad about Jarian, especially this year, right? Ain't got nothing bad to say. But the notion that I was capping for Jarian Jones, I don't know, Insane. I don't know if you're watching me or not, but I was considered a Jarian Jones hater at one point. So.
Yeah. Hey, when you had that interview, you said, "Yeah, I've been watching y'all." I thought about you, though.
Keep watching, please. Let me motivate you to be great. Please let me motivate you to be great.
Oh man, that was a classic. Yeah,
they said, "Don't be a fan later." I watched that interview too.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm trying to think before. Other teams are really revealing who they are. I was a little worried about the Pitt game. I
was too, until I realized Pitt is a terrible team this year.
Yeah, but it's cold there, and they just you know how it can go. It's your Super Bowl.
I think Pitt is 1-4 right now. Like Pitt's not good. Like
I know, I'll be with you, but the Boston College still is in the back of my mind
but
every time.
But here's the beautiful thing, though. Here's the beautiful thing, right? Yes, Boston College happened, and I hated that game. But we lose that game probably last year.
Oh, yeah.
And definitely previous years, we find a way to lose that game.
Yeah.
So we got to realize that this team isn't a finished product. The talent's there, but there are still players on this team that's kind of learning how to like close stuff out. We lost for what was that, 5-6 years straight. So they are still learning how to get over the hump, so to speak. I mean, even like Jaheim Bell and Keon Coleman, they came from winning programs per se.
Yeah. So what I say about Jay, because remember I said something about that. You asked who we thought we would lose to. I said Florida. Yeah, I'm definitely worried about Florida too. We go to
Florida because it's on the road for sure.
Yeah.
But my only thing about Florida is you look at that schedule. There's a chance Florida's checked out by the time they play Florida State. They may very well lose to South Carolina this weekend. They still have LSU and Georgia, and I think Ole Miss on the schedule.
Yeah,
like there's a chance that's a 6-loss team by the time we roll in there. So but absolutely, you go to the Swamp, you got to be on your A game for sure.
Yeah. I was going to mention. What's this rumors that they were saying that Clemson's will be meeting their boys pretty soon, and so I'm probably going to be making an announcement pretty soon. Have you heard about that?
I haven't really paid attention to that movement stuff. I know
Yeah, I
my
heard it came back up, special
my,
Clemson.
my thing is I know it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of if, not if. I'm sorry, when. Like it's gonna happen. They're gonna get up at it ACC eventually. If Clemson's ready to make a move now, I got to think Florida State's in some kind of contact with Clemson because that's been the one team we've been linked to the whole time.
Well,
So-
I was thinking since SMU and Stanford and Cal, I guess
Cal.
that's kind of like a switch. So I think that there's probably some type of leeway now for us to get out now. So
Probably. I'd be interested to see where it is exactly they trying to go. Because I doubt the SEC's probably not looking to take anybody. And the Big
I
Ten.
think they want Carolina. SEC, yeah, I think the SEC they want the Tar Heels. I think they're taking North Carolina.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think they want North Carolina, and then Duke or North Carolina State might be a package deal for that. I think with us, the Big Ten probably want us just to have that Florida market. But I guess we still have to get
Believe it
that.
or not, I think the Big Ten would want Miami because they already have the LA market. Like, think about the biggest markets they have. They go from New York to LA to Miami. I think that seems to be the Big Ten's like strategy.
Right.
Coast to coast, north and south too. I think that seems to be what they might be working towards.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I guess ACC is not trying to do much to make things any better. Everybody's complaining about the refs, so it's not just us.
ACC, they negotiated themselves into a piss poor deal, and there's nothing they can really do. And so the teams have to do what they have to do. Like somebody explained it before, and it was like Florida State, even if they staying in, is probably worse than leaving because everybody's like, well, you got to pay all this money to leave, right? But it almost like it evens out in the end because when you look at all the money these other conferences are making, you're losing out if you stay in the ACC. You better off leaving and still like you losing out regardless. So.
And that grant of rights was deal with the devil.
It killed us. Absolutely killed us.
Yeah. So you going to the Miami game, right?
Yeah, I'll be in Tallahassee on November 11th.
Man, I haven't been to Tallahassee in years. I need to get back out there.
That's already booked, locked in, ready to go.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a game day, but I think Miami gonna lose the next 2 weeks. They play Carolina and Clemson in a row, so I don't know how that's gonna go for them.
Maybe next week with Duke.
Say it again.
Maybe again with Duke, they get a chance to get game day. Nah.
To Florida State, maybe.
Yeah.
But Duke's already had one though, so they might not. They might not do that because Duke and Notre Dame was game day.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Miami wins tomorrow. And
If they win tomorrow, they'll be.
We can probably get.
They'll be all right. If they can pull the upset tomorrow, they'll be all right.
So, do you think since they're playing a noon game, that might be a little sleep, or?
No, let's see. How many? We've had a couple new games already, right?
What, 2 already, right?
Clemson was a noon game. I don't think you can count that because that was a tough opponent regardless. I think actually Clemson being a noon game helped us because that was a prime time in Death Valley. I don't know how that would have went.
Yeah.
So I think being a noon game against Clemson helped. Wasn't Boston College a noon game?
Yep.
That didn't look too hot, but that was also on the road. Weather wasn't great, so. I don't know, man. I think they'll be honestly. I don't fear Syracuse. Maybe they'll prove me wrong. I just don't fear Syracuse.
I mean, I don't fear them either. Just the possibility. You don't come out there and play your game. You always give the team hope. So, but overall, yeah, I feel the same.
If it had to have a letdown game, I mean. I don't know. Like, okay, from a like still trying to make the playoff standpoint, I would go with Duke. If it had to be a letdown game, I would pick Duke as the team to lose to. As a fan, I don't want to lose to Duke because Florida State's never lost to Duke, so I want to be able to continue to say that. But if I had to pick a game, maybe Duke. I don't want to lose to Pitt because they're god awful. That's a terrible loss if you're still trying to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how Miami's going to turn out. Theoretically, Miami wouldn't be a bad loss if they were still undefeated and they looked like they were something. But I don't know after that Georgia Tech debacle if that team's going to collapse because they may very well collapse. Like the history of Miami in the past years is they lose a game like that and they go on a losing streak. Yeah. So theoretically, Miami would be the best loss to have because not only could you lose to them, but you could get the revenge with them in the ACC championship game. I just don't know if that's going to happen.
Nah, the way it looks, everything is kind of laid out for Louisville. So we need them to keep winning. We need LSU to win. We need Clemson to keep winning. So, I still don't understand why Clemson is not ranked. I don't understand that.
ACC biased. They don't like the ACC. I don't like the ACC, so I understand it. But they don't like the ACC. And Clemson, I think because they've struggled. Like that Wake Forest game was ugly. Like they're winning, but they're winning fairly ugly. When they do win, they're not winning impressively.
Yeah, they went all out against us. So,
when they're winning, they don't win impressively. I think that's why Clemson. They should be ranked though. You can't name 25 teams better than Clemson. I don't care what you say.
Not at all. Yep. So like Terrence didn't come back.
I don't know what's going on with T. I messaged them too, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. He didn't message me back. He might be getting yelled at by his wife or something. I don't know.
There's any fights going on this weekend?
I mean, I think there's like a UFC fight, but I don't think there's any boxing matches. I see Travis Hunter is back out there playing. Okay. Yeah, I got Colorado on TV right now.
Yeah, I'm about to bring that up.
Colorado should beat Stanford. Stanford's terrible. Stanford's not a good team at all. But yeah, y'all don't forget links in the chat. I definitely appreciate you coming in, Irv, and kicking with me.
Yeah, man. Hey, definitely have to do it again. I do appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate you. I didn't, I do these like open mics and people don't never come in. I'm like, what? Y'all be having so much to say in the comments. Come on, show your face. Let the people know who you are. Maybe some people don't want to show their face. I don't know what it is.
Hey, I had no problem with that, man. So when I saw the opportunity able to catch you guys tonight, I said, man, let me jump in here, bro.
It's always fun to talk. So,
yeah. All right, man. I really do appreciate it, folks.
I appreciate you, bro. You have a good night.
All right, you too, bro.
And don't go nowhere. You still gonna be in the chat?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the chat.
All right, bet. All right, man. So yeah, man, you guys, y'all hit that button, man. We kicking it tonight. Got Colorado on the TV screen. Travis Hunter's making his comeback after getting cracked by that boy at Colorado State. Shadur's in the 3rd and 11. We'll see, man. See how this game plays out. And there's Hunter. Oh, Hunter picks up the first down. There you go. On 3rd and 11. Let me put the link back in. I'm even putting the link on Twitter to see if anybody want to kick it. No, nobody got nothing to say. By the way, you can come on here and not show your face, by the way, y'all. I'm just saying. I don't know what happened with Terrence. He just went ghost. He froze up and went ghost on me. There he is. I think he said his daughter unplugged everything. His daughter got him. His daughter got him, and now he said he's having to update everything. So I think T gonna come back, but the daughter unplugged everything. Fleet Woodrick, Louisville. Okay, Louisville fan. Appreciate Louisville fan. I already know if you're a Louisville fan. I already know where you're coming from. Shout out to my brother Marquise Maven. That's my guy, man. So if you're a Louisville fan, I already know where you're coming from, and I appreciate that. But he says, I really enjoy your content, and I really like watching you. I'll play this year. Glad to see y'all back where you should be. I hope we both... Hey, Louisville's became an ally over here. Until we see y'all in Charlotte. If we see y'all in Charlotte, ain't no more ally. Ain't no more allies if we see y'all in Charlotte. But I appreciate the love for sure. Where is... But yeah, as I already know, you coming from Made for the Ville, Louisville. So go check them out, man. I do too. I hope Louisville slaps Miami around. Colorado just scored a touchdown, by the way. Colorado probably gonna blow Stanford out. I mean, Stanford's not a good team, y'all. So we're not gonna pretend like, you know. I didn't see how this car. Did Travis Hunter score? Okay. In the red zone. Nope. I think Weaver is his name. He scored. That's a good ball by Shadur. Shadur's very accurate. Damn that. I want North Carolina looking for... Oh, of course. I mean, obviously, right, we want North Carolina to put that work on them. They gonna get that work from North Carolina and Clemson. Like, they gonna get that. Come on, Miami fans. Where y'all at? Get in the chat. Y'all Miami fans, please. I would love for a Miami fan to come in here and try to, you know, but I know how it is. Miami fans, they talk all that junk to me, then they lose a game, and then I don't see them again. Probably won't see them again till November 11th, and then they'll come out here and they want to talk because that game, and then they'll go ghost after that game when we smack them 45-3 again. So I know how it go. Score will be 56-14. I got 38-3, man. I think some of our scores be a little outlandish, Sam. Florida State, other than Southern Miss, hasn't shown that they can hit 50 points. I don't expect us to hit 50 points against Cuse. Drake May threw for like 400 yards, and North Carolina didn't hit 50. I don't expect Florida State to hit 50. But a 38-3 is what I am predicting. How many Cards fans? I know for a fact. I don't know how many watch. I mean, unless I go into my studio and look at who's subscribed. But I know at least 2 to 3 interact with me. I know at least 2 to 3 interact. Jay got 42-14. And Sam says faith. Okay. Look, don't get me wrong. I would love to see 56 points. Love it. Absolutely love it. I didn't even put the link on Twitter and nobody hitting that thing. Maybe it's too late for some of y'all. The wife sleep or something. You don't want to wake her up and get cussed out. I feel you. I done been there. I feel you. I get it. Some of y'all don't want to get cussed out. Got it. You can whisper in the mic though. Maybe some of y'all don't have really the setup to get on the computer. I get that too. Let's see. 35-13, 35-13. Okay, look at that. Jakeem and Irv with the same score. If UNC scored 40 plus, why couldn't we score 50? Is Travis Jake May? Again, Florida State has only hit, 40 twice? That's against LSU and Southern Miss. Southern Miss, we kind of like don't count that because that's Southern Miss, right? So we only hit 40 once this year. Am I right or wrong on that? I think I'm right. Yeah, we didn't hit 40 against Boston College, Clemson, or Virginia Tech. So this notion that we all of a sudden gonna go for 50, again, I think you got to watch the trends, watch the team, and you kind of can start understanding what kind of team you're dealing with. We're not a team that's gonna go for 40 a game, but that high to mid 30 it seems to be the sweet spot for FSU. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Travis has better weapons. I mean, how do I say this? It's all about the operator, bro. You know why John Wick was able to kill everybody with a pistol and people had machine guns and shotguns? Because the operator was more efficient. Those other guys had better weapons, more lethal weapons, but the operator was more efficient. Really, you think we see Edwin this week? I don't know. I don't think so. I can't. Hussey at safety makes sense because the safety position just hasn't been good. You feel me? Whereas the nickel position, Jerry Jones has actually played very well, and then you got a solid rotation with him and Greedy Vance. I don't think there's a need for Edwin to play right now. Is the thing. Please, yeah, by all means, y'all, hit the like. I don't even know how many likes I got. That shows you how much I've been paying attention to the like button at this point. But if you like the content, man, you enjoy the channel. I got 47, so I should have at least 47 likes. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the link button and come in and kick it. Y'all can come chop it up, talk a little bit of football if that's your fancy. If not, that's cool too. But at least hit the like button and share the video with whatever you got on social media. I mean, if y'all Florida State fans, I'm pretty sure you're on some type of Florida State group on Facebook or something or Instagram. Share the video on your social medias. It's not that hard, and I would very much appreciate it. Louisville is an op. They are a ACC opponent. For sure. ACC opponent for sure. Do you think we get overlooked? Nah, not if we do. Not if we handle business. Our schedule's too good to be overlooked, in my opinion. Clemson might not lose another ACC game. Clemson might not lose another game. LSU, yes, defense absolutely is atrocious, but they got one of the best offenses in the country. I mean, Jaden Daniels is a legit Heisman guy. I need Miami to get back to winning. Don't know if that's going to happen, but they would definitely help our chances. But no, I don't think Florida State would get left out. You think UNC is going to beat Clemson? Okay. Love Hussey. That cat is good now. Who's this? Oh, Marcus just came in. My bad, Marcus. I don't know how long you've been sitting there, Marcus, so my bad. I just noticed you. I literally just noticed you. Hold on, let me bring Marcus in here.
I just walked in like 30 seconds ago.
Okay. I was like, man, I don't know how long Marcus been. Hold on.
Man, what's going on with you, man?
I'm good. Let me try to get you to show up on my screen.
No, I'm on the mic.
Okay, bad. How you doing, bro?
Doing good, man. Can't call it.
That's what's up, man. Oh, Stanford fumble. Yeah, Colorado about to blow them boys out.
Hey, Paul, I got a question.
Go ahead, bro. The floor is yours. What you got?
Hey, nah, I know you watched that NFL game last night with Steve Smith and Jerry Jeudy. How you feel about that?
I feel like a lot of these modern players are very sensitive. First of all, if you know anything about Steve Smith, you know how he is, bro. He don't sugarcoat. Yeah, he don't sugarcoat nothing. So I can understand maybe Jeudy might have felt a certain way.
Jeudy better be glad. He better be glad that wasn't the old Steve Smith. He would have fought him on that field.
Oh, he probably would have pulled up on him. Yeah.
He would have fought him on that field.
But Jeudy got to play better. But the Broncos suck, and they just not a good. They suck. Russ, I don't know what happened to Russ. I don't know what happened.
Oh, you know what they saying? They say his wife got something to do with that.
Oh, Sierra.
They say Sierra got something to do with that.
No, she might. Who knows?
Yeah, but Steve Smith, man, he kind of dropped the mic on Jerry Jeudy after that post game.
He just kept
what all killed me was.
Oh, come on.
What all killed me was when he said, Jeudy called him a ninja. I'm like, oh, he said that on live TV. I said, Steve Smith, you come up.
He did say.
And then they looking around, and the other analysts, they looking around like, what ninja? Why did they call him a ninja for? So I guess they didn't get it. They didn't get what's the actual meaning of ninja.
They didn't get it at first. Who's your NFL team, bro?
Oh man, my team rebuilding. My team Chicago right now.
What you think about Fields?
Me personally, I just don't like the coach. I don't like Eberflus at all. I think he's holding back Fields a whole lot.
I feel you. Fields have moments where he look good.
Now Fields, his last 2 games, but he's just throwing it to DJ Moore.
Hey, DJ Moore been balling though.
Yeah, he's been balling. So then I'm like kind of torn because people be asking me like, okay, well, what if the Bears get the first 2 picks? Do you take a quarterback? I'm like, well, it depends how Fields play. Now Fields keep playing pretty decent. I really don't. You really want to start over with another quarterback?
No, you don't.
Me personally.
What you hope is that Fields is still young, bro. You keep building with that and just improve. That's how I look at it. Improve the team around them. Because when you get a new quarterback, you essentially saying you starting from the ground back up again. That's how I feel.
The only quarterback I do take a quarterback, I just take Drake May. I take Drake. Caleb. Yeah, I like Drake a little bit more than Caleb. Caleb, Caleb remind me of a 6'0" version of Kyler Murray.
You think so?
Yeah, he's pretty much the 6. If Kyler Murray was 6 feet tall, that's pretty much Caleb Williams.
I ain't mad at that.
Drake May, and granted it may be a little premature, but Drake May, when you watch him play, he got a little Rodgers in him, like a little Aaron Rodgers to him. He got the way he escaped the pocket and he could just throw it like it ain't nothing out the pocket, escaping to his right or left. It's very like Rodgers-esque.
My thing about May is like, for me, I get impressed with quarterbacks who, like if you take Drake May off of North Carolina, that team is probably like the worst in the ACC.
Oh yeah, Drake May. Carolina, they're not good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for me, that's how I feel. Like even if you take Caleb, now Caleb Williams is a great talent, but he got a bunch of stuff around him. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at Drake May. But Caleb Williams is legit number one quarterback option too. So for those
The only reason why I'm hesitant in taking Drake May, because the last time we took a Carolina quarterback, it didn't work out. We took Trubisky last time.
But Trubisky had no. I think Trubisky got drafted off of that Florida State game, bro, that year. I think that's the only reason he got drafted that high, because he killed us. He dotted us up. That Charles Kelly.
Yeah, and then he had a few more. He had a few other combats that a lot of people fell in love with. They like, oh, Trubisky. He got like, I guess that so-called clutch gene. Like he can come back. And I guess the Bears. They fell in love with that. Because John Fox, when he was our coach, he wanted Jamal Adams. He didn't want Trubisky. He wanted Jamal Adams. He's like, hey, I want Jamal Adams. And then the general manager overruled and said, no, we're gonna take a quarterback because obviously you win with the quarterback. So, yeah, but that's my only reason why I'm taking Drake May, like that Carolina quarterback thing. But Drake May is way better than Trubisky.
Yeah, Drake May. See, the thing about Trubisky is he was like a 1 year guy, like a 1 year wonder. How many years did he even start at North Carolina? I don't even know, but he had that 1 year that got him drafted.
Like,
Drake May,
1 year.
Yeah, Drake May was the guy from the day he stepped foot.
May redshirted. May redshirted.
What I'm saying, I know because they had Sam Howell. What I'm saying is the day he stepped on the field, he was that guy. He was that guy. Is what I'm saying.
I said last year. I said because everybody like, oh, Carolina, they're gonna fall off. I said, no. I said their backup quarterback is better than Sam Howell, and people was like, who? May is better than Sam. I told that to Miami fans. I said, Miami, look out for May. That backup quarterback from that backup quarterback from Carolina, he's better than Sam Howell. And he ain't better than Sam Howell. And in that game, they were like, yeah, Drake May, yeah, he the truth. I said, yeah, that boy, he better than Sam Howell. That boy, the truth.
You can't tell Miami fans nothing.
Yeah, I found it out this week that you can't tell them nothing. they blaming all the referees. If the referee would have called them down, I'm like, look, if your head coach just would have took a victory formation, you wouldn't have been in that problem.
You know why they doing that though? They gave Mario so much love. They can't turn on him now. They can't admit that.
No, they can't turn on Mario. No, because this is the narrative now. Well, Mario, he took the blame. Okay, he took the blame. But are y'all killing him for it? Because like they be like, oh, Mario, he admitted he messed up. But if that was Manny Diaz, y'all would want him fired immediately.
If that was any other coach.
If that was Manny Diaz, they were laying their head on a stake.
As any coach. The only reason, bro, they don't do that with Mario is because they know if they fire Mario, there is no one else. I said this the day they hired Mario Cristobal. I said he better work because y'all, all the stuff y'all did for Mario, all that money you paid him to get him from Oregon, and you got a new AD, you did everything you could to get Mario Cristobal. If he don't work, no one's ever gonna bring Miami back. So they can't give up on him. He the only thing they got. You fire Mario Cristobal, who the hell you gonna go hire? Ain't nobody.
Unless they get Ken Dorsey in the NFL.
I don't think Ken Dorsey don't want to coach college ball. Some coaches don't want to deal with these high school recruits, bro. There's a lot of coaches that don't like chasing around teenagers, bro.
I don't know. They also say they might be on that prime watch, them in Florida. They might be on that prime watch.
Now everybody want prime now. Okay.
Hey, I'll tell you who Florida need to hire if they get rid of Billy Napier. If I'm Florida, I'll hire Elko from Duke.
Bro, I don't want to hear that. You not wrong. I do not want to see Elko in Gainesville, bro. That is bad news for us. I do not want to see that.
If I'm Florida, if he wins next year another 8-9 games, and he wins 8-9 games this year, if I'm Florida, I might look at Elko and say, hey, We might have a little. I mean, he's not Steve Spurrier that was at Duke, but we might have like a defensive version of Steve Spurrier, something like that. But when I look at Elko, he's like the Mark the ACC.
You think so?
He's like the Mark. Mark Stoops. He's doing pretty decent at Kentucky, and that's the same thing with Elko. Elko, he's never gonna win 11 games, but he's always gonna win 8 or 9 and keep Duke competitive.
The difference is, I don't think Duke is invested in football as much as Kentucky is. So he gonna end up leaving Duke. He's for sure gonna leave Duke. I don't want him in nowhere in Florida. Unless he coaching our defense. Now, if you want to come coach Florida State defense, by all means. But I don't want him at Miami and I don't want him at Florida. I think he would do great at those schools. I can't even lie to you.
I believe Florida might get him. I mean, Florida, they might go after Prime. I think everybody just after next year, they're going to go after Prime when Shadur and Travis leave.
Insane has lost his mind. Skill sets aren't even the same. Can't lie, Caleb Williams' skill set is crazy. And I agree. His talent, his physical talent is really good. How many situations can he go to with an Andy Reid type coach like Mahomes, though? That's true.
From what I'm hearing, I heard Caleb Williams might not be 6 feet tall. I'm hearing he's barely like 6 feet.
Bro, I swear they list him at like 6'4", bro. Let me see something.
Caleb Williams 6'1", maybe 2. Now Drake, man, he's legit 6'4", 230.
Now, I'm going to just read you what they got him listed as. I don't know how true it is. Again, they have him listed at 6'1", 215. So that probably is exaggerated to some degree because we know they exaggerate heights. So that's probably is a little. So he's probably more like 6 feet. Bro, it's not even close, bro. I don't know what insane. He must be drinking tonight. Mitch and Maggie ain't even in the same breath, bro. I don't know what he talking about.
Caleb is North Carolina. He wasn't bad.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't bad. But the skills, if you just watch the two players, they're not the same. They're not the same. Caleb isn't 6 feet. He's like 5'10", 5'11". We'll find out.
He's more 5'11". For sure. We'll find out at the combine. We'll see what all he measures at.
Well, that's like when we had Francois. People used to tell me Francois was like 6 feet. I was like, no, hell, he ain't. Francois had to be like 5'9", 5'8".
No, Francois, he legit 5'11", 6 foot.
You think? Oh, he didn't look it. Shadur will be a top 10 draft pick. He probably will when it's time for him to come out. I don't necessarily disagree with that, Ardavius. I don't disagree with that. I don't know if Terrence is coming back. Let me see. Let me hit him up, see what you got going on.
I need to thank Terrence for giving us DJ Moore.
I know he don't like any of that. They got Christian McCaffrey left, DJ Moore left. We're trying to get rid of Brian Burns over there too. I don't know what Carolina got going on over there, man.
And the thing about it, if they keep losing, we got their pick. We got their first overall pick.
Y'all do?
Yeah, remember they traded with us to get the first overall pick.
Y'all better get
They take those big first round. So if they go 1-16,
y'all need to get Marvin. Y'all need to get Marvin Harrison. I don't know. What's the Bears? What you think? O-line. What should the Bears look to do in the draft?
We need O-line.
I
like DeMarcus Walker. He's forever as Walker, but we need O-line. I'm hoping we take that tackle from Notre Dame. The alt kid. If we can get him at 3 or 4, I'm good, and then we get another pass rusher. I mean,
And
I
then
don't
you
mind
got
both.
so you have 2 first round picks. You got your pick and the Carolina pick, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
So
don't mind
would you
both.
be mad? Would you be mad if they got Verse?
I don't mind taking Verse or Chop Robinson, the kid from Penn State.
No, no.
I don't mind. We just need a
Or Dallas? What's his name? That play at Alabama. Dallas is
no,
Dallas Turner.
I think he's more
Is
of
that
a
his
3-4
name?
guy. Yeah, I think he's more of a
Probably.
3-4. Yeah, we play like a 4-3 defense. So either Verse or Chop Robinson.
So y'all play 4-3. Where is D Walk playing right now? Is he playing with his hand in the dirt? Because I remember Broncos tried to stand D Walk up, and I didn't understand that.
He played DN.
Okay, like I didn't know why Denver tried to stand D Walk up. That didn't make no sense to me.
That's the same thing with the Colts when they had Bjorn Warner. They killed his career.
They Colts killed Bjorn. Gravon been playing good for y'all, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, Dexter. Yeah, he was pretty decent.
Yeah, why are Davies say y'all wasted a draft pick on him? I think Gravon's played fairly decent for a rookie.
I like this rookie player.
That's how I know Billy Napier's
Like
not
the
no
Kobe
good
got
coach.
from Tennessee. That time Tennessee, I believe he's gonna be a Pro Bowler, right tackle. The Darnell Wright kid.
Mhm.
I don't think he's giving up a sack all year. I just need us to get another left tackle. He's not no good. I mean, he's decent, but I'd rather get that name and then solidify for a decade plus.
Thanks. I feel like that's what teams don't do no more. They don't go get that tackle that you ain't got to, like you said, decade plus. You ain't never got to draft another tackle for the next 10 years. They don't get those guys no more for some reason.
That alt kid, he's like 6'8", 315, and he got feet. He's a bear. And then Notre Dame, they always produce offensive linemen. You can't name the last time a Notre Dame had a bad offensive lineman.
Right? Yeah, that's their thing.
Quentin Nelson, Ronnie Staley, Zach Martin.
That's their thing. That's like
That's their thing. They always produce offensive line.
That's like Lincoln Riley and QBs. So. (14-0) Colorado's up on Stanford. Nah, not really. I just watch it, but nah. I never could get invested in a team. I just watch the players I like.
I figure since you're a Polk County, you'll probably be a Buccaneer fan.
You know, I grew up hating the Bucks because everybody around me loved them. So that's why I hated the Bucks growing up. Not even gonna lie to you. And then Jameis got there, and I low key was a Bucks fan when Jameis was there. But that's the closest I've ever been to really being a fan of any NFL team. But I just watched the play. I was like most Florida State player on the team. I'm usually rooting for that team, so I ain't gonna lie to you. That's usually how I go about it.
Yeah, man, we got guys balling. I believe Asante might make Pro Bowl.
Right. So like the Chargers, I'm always watching the Chargers to watch them boys over there. I'm interested to see what I think. I don't know. I think Cam Akers might be done. I don't think he.
Man, Alvin fell off the face of the earth.
I think them.
When he ran for 1,200, 1,300 yards, and Minnesota said, "All right, well, we ain't gonna pay you. We'll let somebody else pay you." He go to the Jets and haven't heard from Dalvin, no nothing. Haven't seen Dalvin. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that Aaron Rodgers injury hurt the Jets. I actually think the Jets would have had a good team if Aaron Rodgers was playing. So yeah, I mean, I watch the NFL, but nah, a specific team, nah. hard for me to get invested. And then the NFL so political with it, so honestly, I don't know. That's a question. That's a question for Terrence. Marcus, you echo hard. There you go. Let's see, running backs are replaceable. And Same Mom says that is his opinion. Fair enough.
Well, Insane said Trubisky better than me.
I think he's saying that they're the same player.
Nah, they're not the same player.
I don't think so either. I don't think they're close.
Well, they are same, but May is just a little bit. May got a bigger arm and he's more accurate.
Saying Drake May that got smacked by K. Klubnik. So that's your argument? Hold on a second. That's your argument. I have a problem with that argument because last time I checked, quarterbacks don't affect each other on the field. Like you comparing a loss to K. Klubnik. What about the actual team that was around K. Klubnik? Name one other player on North Carolina's roster. I'll wait. That's not a great take. Insane. It has nothing to do with me being right, bro. I know I'm not always right, but you have to have better. You gotta have better ammo than that. That's terrible ammo. Okay, Terrence is back in the building after River.
You got an echo, boy.
Hold on. I don't know if I lost Marcus or he's just echoing. Marcus, can you hear me?
I don't think anybody else is on.
Okay.
Oh, he is. Oh.
I think he's just echoing hard. Yeah, I hear my echo in the background. Hold on.
Does he have the stream up too?
So, Terrence, if you don't know, what we're talking about is Insane said that Drake May and Mitch Trubisky are the same quarterback. I'm curious to know what you look at when you see that.
God damn. I think Drake's a better passer at this point, but
and then his rationale was
well, yeah, I gotta know what the rationale was.
Well, no, what he said was the reason he said, I guess he's like, this is the same Drake May that got smacked by Cade Klubnik. I don't know what that. I don't know what we're comparing there.
I mean, did Cade Klubnik really beat him? Was that who beat him?
Again, name another. Can you name a player off of North Carolina's roster last year?
It wasn't Cade Klubnik that beat him. They were simply a more talented.
I don't think Drake May. I don't think Drake May has a Will Shipley on his roster. I'm just saying.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, I just curious is all. And then he told me I'm not always right, and I know I'm not always right. He said
He not always wrong though. I mean,
I like that answer. I'm not always right, but I'm not always wrong either. So, but no, if that's your opinion that you think Mitch Trubisky and Drake May are very similar quarterbacks, that's cool. I'm not.
I don't know, man.
I just think the ammo got to be better than because Clemson beat them. Like that's what we talking about. Because my rebuttal to that is that's the game we're going to play. Did Mitch Trubisky make the ACC championship game that year? I don't know. I'm asking. They didn't? Okay. So what are we talking about then? At least Drake May made the ACC championship game. Yeah, look it up because I legit don't know. But
oh wait, maybe he did.
Did they? So it's the same Mr. Trubisky that lost to who in the ACC championship game though?
To Clemson.
Oh, okay. So they both lost to Clemson in the ACC championship game. What are we talking about?
No, that don't count because Trubisky only played once. He only threw one pass. Marquise Williams started that game or played that game. Marquise Williams played pretty good too.
He must have got hurt or something. Then, huh?
Yeah, he probably got hurt or something.
Insane says he just don't think May is all that. So who's your QB1? I'm curious, Insane. By the way, if you want to come and hit the link, my man, you free to come in and again chop it up. Anybody else want to come in and hit the link at any time? That's what we're here for. But if you don't think Drake May is your QB, who's QB1? Is it Caleb? Is Caleb your guy? Or is it somebody else? Is it Penix? Or is it Shadur?
Isn't Penix 28? He old too, right?
I don't think Penix is no older than Caleb. I mean,
he's older than Caleb.
No, I don't think so.
No,
I mean, I don't think so. Michael Penix.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm looking it up too.
He's only 23.
Michael Penix started his career in 2018.
Yeah, he's 23.
How old is Caleb?
Caleb, I thought was 22.
Okay, so he's a year younger.
Maybe. I don't know. Caleb is 21.
Okay, so Caleb
21.
21. Okay. What about Jaden Daniels? I mean, he killing it. Our Davies just came in the building.
I don't think Jaden Daniels is that.
Our Davies, are you there? Can you hear us?
What's good, fellas?
What's going on, my man?
What's going on?
What's good? Hey, Insane Mob. Come on, man. What are we doing right now? Mitch Trubisky. This man started 1 year in college, bro. 1 year.
This is true.
Let's be honest,
hey, he going to war with y'all. He said, "What has Drake May done at UNC?" Period. I would argue, what did Trubisky do at UNC?
What? Nothing. Not a damn thing. And I guess what Insane's trying to say is that exactly. They both did nothing. They both were. I don't think he's saying that Trubisky was better.
He's just saying that neither one have accomplished anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, we all can agree on that. I mean.
Yeah.
I could argue Trubisky. I could argue in Drake May's first year starting, he took him to the ACC title game as a what? What was he? Redshirt sophomore, redshirt freshman? Which one? What is Drake May? Let me see.
I think he was a freshman, right?
I think he was a freshman too.
Yeah, but
so my thing is like you comparing like a redshirt freshman to a guy in Drake May who had been in college for some years.
Just looking at being a football guy, just looking at. If you break down both of their films, it's easy to see Drake May's a much polished quarterback at the same time. I don't get it.
I'm finna look up Mitch Trubisky, bro. I want to see what he did in his 1 year at North Carolina.
Mitch Trubisky was the guy when he got drafted. I was like, "Are we serious right now?"
Bro, he had no business being drafted as high as he was drafted. Everybody knows this. I thought everybody knew this. And again, to Insane's credit, I don't think he's saying that Trubisky is like, I can't find his college stats. I'm looking, but I can't find his college stats.
Hey, do y'all think Dion would like? Do y'all think he would go to Florida like if they came?
If they dropped the bag on him, I'm sure he would.
Yeah.
So as a junior, right? Trubisky threw for 3,700 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. When you go to Drake May, as a redshirt freshman, he threw for 4,300 yards, 38 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. I don't know. And if you look at what he's on pace to do right now, I don't know. Insane, I love you. So he says he don't think either one of them any good. That's basically what he's trying to say, that he don't think either one of them any good. So who's your QB? I'm just curious. Insane. Who's your QB? Who's QB1 for you?
Shadur Sanders.
Hey,
You think so?
Nah, that's Caleb, man.
Shadur's looking good.
Well, I said this before. I
season?
said this. Shadur, what he does is going to get him drafted, because what he does is he doesn't turn the ball over and he's extremely accurate. That's gonna get him drafted.
I'm not saying that he is the same type of quarterback or that he is this guy, but that's what got Marcus Mariota drafted.
He's got a better. I hear what you're saying. He's got a better arm than Mariota, though. He's got a way better arm than Mariota. Way better arm.
Mariota might have better legs, but
Mariota was definitely a better runner.
He could have been a good wide receiver.
But Shadur's got a way better arm than Mariota. But no, I agree with you, right? That's what got Mariota.
hey, yo, Stafford is horrible. Oh my God.
Stafford sucks. Absolutely sucks. They're 1-4 for a reason, right?
Hey, them boys playing music over while Stanford lining up. That's messed up.
This man Dion now got Cedric the Entertainer on the sideline.
Bro,
Got everybody out
he
there.
got everybody.
Anthony Anderson.
Hey, I know y'all don't really necessarily like Shiloh too much as a player.
Shiloh?
Shiloh be too hit or miss for me, man.
That's my issue with Shiloh.
He
Like,
out there balling, one game he out there missing everything. So,
I seen players like that get drafted. So, hey,
oh, he's gonna get drafted.
he gonna get drafted because his last name is Sanders, bro.
Taylor Mays got drafted, and that motherfucker was hitting.
Oh,
And he was on steroids.
That's another thing. Now, some of those sacks are on Shadur, though. He do hold the ball too long, but we all know his offensive line isn't any good.
I mean, you hold the ball. I mean, I think his mindset is take the sack, don't fumble the ball, don't throw the interception, don't force it. And I mean, to some extent, how many times would Tampa fans prefer Jameis had taken the sack instead of throwing that interception?
Probably a
But
lot.
that's Jameis's game is.
yeah, that man.
Well, you know,
30
Brett
picks, bro.
Brett Favre was allowed to be a gunslinger. Jameis wasn't allowed to be a
Jameis
gunslinger.
threw 30
so.
picks in the season. That is insane.
He also threw 30 plus touchdowns. I mean,
Yeah, that's good too. But man, 30 picks. Bro, there had to be some fights in that locker room.
I mean, bro, like
Peyton Manning threw. How many interceptions did Peyton Manning throw?
27, 30 something.
Yeah,
somewhere in that range.
He didn't hit 30, but he hit the high 20s, if I'm not mistaken. In his,
It was a record for interceptions by a rookie.
Yeah, in his rookie year. So it's like, I don't know.
I remember they who made that post talk about why Jameis didn't check down with 2 minutes to go in the fourth freaking quarter.
Bro, I thought that shit,
20 points. That's why
I thought that shit was stupid. Jameis down, you down 20 to whatever it was, like 20 to 6 or whatever the stupid
Might as
score
well
was.
throw it up at that point.
Yeah, and they have the nerve to put me in the game with 2 minutes left. Man, I'm slinging that hole. I don't give a good goddamn about checking the ball down. I'm just
Hey, y'all
about to
think he
sling
get
that.
another shot to start somewhere? Like,
No, he won't.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. If a
I
team
think
like New York Jets, who I think actually have a good team, if they don't make the call to get a guy like Jameis, then I don't think.
They
man,
should have.
if he
I think
could
they
fit
should have
into
too.
that-
I think they
into
should
that
have
Geno
too.
Smith role,
I think they should have too.
he'll be in the league for 10 plus years.
But New York is ready to go with
James is gonna hang around because he knows his shit. Like,
Well, yeah, he's not a dumb football player. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know he
as
throws
a football
interceptions.
player.
Jameis ain't dumb either. He's just a goofy motherfucker.
Yeah,
He's just funny. He's just hilarious.
he's done some dumb shit, but you know, a lot of people do dumb shit.
Yeah, a lot of us do dumb shit. I agree.
You said us. Who's us, bitch?
You do dumb shit too.
Yeah.
This man, Travis Hunter, I don't know why they even play him on defense anymore. He is silly on offense.
Man, I'm starting to agree with you, man. I think he's a better wide receiver.
I think I remember saying this. Like he had to
So-
play. Like there was no way we could keep him from playing wide receiver if he came to Florida State. I remember saying that.
His high school tape was very similar to what he does now. The thing with me was I thought that he was obviously I thought he was coming to us, and
Yeah.
we would have emphasized corner for him. Like he would have been a corner.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been this two-way play that he's doing right now, in my opinion.
We wouldn't have never seen some of the stuff he's doing on the field as a wide receiver.
No, we wouldn't have.
No.
Which I think was insane because I saw that. I thought he would be a great wide receiver.
Everybody saw it.
I think they would have played him both ways his freshman
You think
year.
so?
His freshman year, yeah.
Freshman year? I mean, possibly. Just to get him on the field. But then again, I thought he was like day one starter at corner, too.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Insane. You don't want to get mad, bro. Stay on Madden. Keep practicing.
I'm about to say, why don't you get on Madden with Insane? I don't play that garbage. I don't even know how y'all play that shit.
Hey, I got to do something to NCAA draft.
Bro, I can't wait to hear these excuses tomorrow from Miami fans when they lose. Oh man.
I mean,
Bro, they were giving this man Cristobal a pass, talking about some of the players should never fumble the ball.
what the
Oh, that's crazy.
I couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't believe what I watched that night. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, so he like Penix than yours. Well, yours isn't in this draft, so
No, yours is If he decides to, yours is eligible. If I'm not mistaken.
he's a sophomore.
Nah,
No, remember he went to Ohio State first,
I completely
and
forgot
then he
about
transferred to Texas.
Yeah, he got that bad from Ohio State, and then
Mhm.
that. That boy got Purdy.
But yours can definitely come out, and everybody knows I'm a big fan of him. He didn't.
Then that's QB1 then.
No, I think Drake May's QB1 to me.
I'm glad
To
I'm
me.
not thinking of
To me, he
quarterback
is.
this year.
To me, but I think it's a very interesting quarterback class this year.
it is. But let's be real though, a lot of these dudes are gonna flame out.
Well, yeah, you're definitely going to have a bunch of busts because I mean that's any quarterback. What was that class that had Achilles Smith? What was that class? Wasn't that Achilles Smith? That was like a big quarterback class. When Achilles Smith was in it, was that
Joey Harrington?
Was that class?
Joey Harrington was in that class.
Was it Achilles Smith in
I
the
haven't heard that name in a long time.
Achilles Smith draft class?
It was Joey Harrington in there. Not K McNown.
Wasn't that the McNabb class? I think 99 class. That's 13 quarterbacks was taken. That's my point
Damn.
in that class.
I don't
point-
like anybody.
The point is, most of them flamed out. I'm trying to find out who exactly
Tim
was
Couch,
picked.
Donovan McNabb, Achilles Smith.
Yeah, Donovan McNabb.
That was the first three. Dante Culpepper went 11. K McNown went 12.
There you go. I knew I wasn't tripping.
Jesus. That's 5 QBs in the first 12 picks.
And what? Culpepper was only good because of Randy Moss.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, he had a big arm, but let's be real. He was only good because of Randy Moss.
Didn't he win MVP without Moss?
Culpepper won MVP?
He did?
Yeah.
Dante Culpepper.
Dante Culpepper won MVP.
No.
No, he did not, bro. You are wild
He shared it with didn't he share it with Peyton?
You are off your rocker.
Bro, I'm not lying, bro. Hold on.
Hell no. Somebody in the chat correct this dude.
I'm wrong.
You have
I'm wrong.
lost your mind.
I swear
Culpepper
he
never
won.
win a goddamn MVP.
Nah, ain't no way.
Yeah, everybody like, no, he didn't.
I thought he was MVP.
Hell no.
I know he was in the conversation for it.
McNabb was
that year.
Yeah,
Hey, he probably was. When you got Randy Moss on your team.
I'm about to say, yeah. Now Culpepper used to slang that thing. Don't
He
get
had
me
like
wrong.
40 T's that one year, man.
But he was throwing it to Randy Moss and Chris Carter at one point. Bro.
Oh,
yes.
and he had Chris Carter.
What are you talking? Yeah.
It was 04.
And Steve
He
McNair
broke,
was
yeah.
This man said Culpepper. I'm gonna let Jordan know this. Did you say Culpepper won the MVP?
He almost won that bit. I don't care.
Hell
what
no.
Hey.
Hey, y'all think we lose an assistant coach this year? Be a head coach?
The only
Fuller,
coach.
please.
Only coach we let's see. Unless the team, I've heard some stuff about Adam Fuller maybe getting some looks. I keep waiting for Atkins, right? I think eventually, I think Atkins is playing it smart though. I think he's waiting for the right job, which is smart for him. Don't just take any job. Wait for that right job.
Right.
Them the only two that I can see is Fuller or Atkins.
I just hope in Fuller League we do not promote Randy Shannon.
I'm with you there. If we do lose Fuller, let's not promote Randy and actually go out and hire somebody.
I agree.
That's weird as hell.
What was weird?
Nah, just how the vote went for the MVP that year.
Bro, you want this
I
Culpepper?
just wanted to look at what happened, man.
MVP,
I know he was in the conversation for it, man. I think what had happened for me is I remember what was going on earlier in the year, and they were talking about him winning the MVP, and yeah, it didn't happen that way.
Hey, Terrence, look at his numbers, bro. That man threw for a lot of yards.
Yeah, Culpepper.
Yeah,
Bro, Culpepper used to sling that thing. Now, don't get me wrong.
He was 39 touchdowns, 11 interceptions that year, 400 yards on the ground.
I mean, Culpepper also had a year where he threw 3,800 yards, 18 touchdowns, and 23 interceptions. But his best year was that 2004 year where he threw damn near 5,000 yards, 39 and 11. Now, I dare to ask you, go look up Randy Moss's numbers in 2004. Oh, don't worry. I'll do it for you.
Nobody asked you to, bro.
I'm doing it. Because he's the reason.
And Randy was supposed to be a no.
He wasn't old, but
He wasn't old.
He was, but you know.
Randy did not ball out. Randy did have a lot of touchdowns, though. But he only had 49 receptions that year. 767 yards.
Hold on.
I looked it up already.
Yeah, he had 767 and 13 TDs.
That's who I'm sorry. ML, I appreciate you. I got the two big gunslingers mixed up. It was Steve McNair who shared that MVP. It's the that might have been the second or third concussion that caused me to forget that.
We lose Fuller this offseason, I'm gonna be the happiest man alive.
Oh man. Yeah, Steve McNair. You know, that year, the only reason 2004, the only reason Peyton was a unanimous MVP is because Michael Vick got a vote, and he threw for 14 touchdowns and 12 interceptions that year. Like, hey, I think one thing I do not want to take away from Michael Vick, but we look back at his numbers and like,
So if you're gonna judge Michael Vick by the traditional quarterback standard, then you're right. But we all know what Vick brought to the table, and he brought something that we had never seen before.
Yeah, since you look at those numbers, he's like,
no, but yeah, if you look at Mike Vick as an actual, like, if I judge him like I would
12,
judge,
15 and 13.
No.
Yeah, Vick was.
And that's why when we talk about Lamar's numbers,
like his legit best year as a quarterback was his Philly years. Those two.
Yeah.
He only threw for 3,021. His best year is 3,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 6 picks.
So, and that's what I'm saying. As a passer, he wasn't the guy that.
No, we know he wasn't
Lamar
the guy.
is.
But what he was something that they never seen from that position before. Nobody ever was running 4.2s and doing the things
Allegedly.
like even Randall Cunningham like wasn't doing the shit that Michael Vick. You can say allegedly all you want. I watched him play. I think it was against the Vikings. I watched him play where two dudes had an angle on Vic, and he split the angle and hit. Bro, that's where Vic did his thing, where he did things no one had ever seen before. Michael Vick. I mean, go ex Florida State in '99. Michael Vick was legit that. Now I get a little upset that they talk about Michael Vick in that game, but completely ignore that Peter Ward took that game over. But
yeah, we booed him out, didn't it?
They had came back in that game and actually was winning at one point, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, damn.
And then we ended up blowing them out. Yeah. And then we ended up blowing them out. But yeah,
I gotta admit, when that game, I was like very concerned about going into that game and playing Michael Vick. I mean,
listen to our defense talk about him, but they also knew that they was gonna wear him down eventually.
Yeah.
If you go listen to the interviews, they knew what they was dealing with.
Yeah, they didn't have.
I would take Manny Diaz in a minute.
Oh yeah, sure.
He graduated from Florida State. Might as well come home, big dog.
Hey, Miami fans don't like Manny, but that man doing a hell of a job up there. You're gonna get him another head coaching job too. So.
Yeah.
I'll take Manny in a minute. You heard what I said over Adam Fuller. I'm not even gonna cap. Fuller's a bum. Y'all hate some Adam Fuller. You hate Adam Fuller, Terrence?
I don't hate the man. I just feel like there are other things that can be.
We could just do better.
Yes, we can do better in that situation. That's to say the least.
We need about Vic, but
Fuller's a savage. Bro. That's that Charles Kelly bullshit, bro.
He not even. So what is Adam Fuller's responsibility as a recruiter as well?
Like, what do you mean, like his position or his like area?
What is he doing?
That's a great question. I don't know what his area is. I'd have to look that up. He's
safeties coach, right?
But I do know he specializes in like safeties, which might say something because they suck. Unless your name is.
We know who got KJ Bolden.
Unless your name is Conrad Hussey and Akeem Dent. Akeem Dent doesn't suck. He's just kind of maxed out. But everybody else, bro, could play a lot better.
Can Akeem Dent play in the NFL?
So let me ask you a question because I actually don't know this answer. Is Jamie getting any burn for y'all?
I don't know.
If you don't know, my guess would be, and you're a Carolina Panther fan, the guess is probably no. So if Jamie's not getting burned, I don't know if Akeem Dent's probably not an NFL player, bro. Just call it. If I just call a spade, like
I'll say this though, Kevin Knowles is not a safety. We moved that man to safety because we needed numbers.
Because he needed a body. Yeah, he's not a safety.
And we didn't mess the kid up, man. He's not a safety.
He was gonna be a good solid corner for us, I thought, man, and didn't really work out too much. I thought he would be. I hope we didn't mess up Azariah.
No, I think AZ's fine.
I think he's playing good.
I like to see more of him.
I would too.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you on that. I like to see a little bit more.
Cater to Centrell a little bit, but to me, Thomas is playing much better.
Fuller did not recruit Hussey or KJ, bro. It's well known that that's Surtain. Stop.
Who said that? Boxing Monster probably said that or something. Yeah, of course he did. This man said.
Hey, that's a good question though. Like,
Boxing Monster, if you're gonna sit your ass down somewhere talking that foolishness.
Who is Fuller like the lead recruiter on right now? Like anybody?
Nobody.
Like Norvell's
not Keith Sweat.
Norvell's recruiting McCray. Like, what the hell is Fuller doing?
Speaking of McCray, I don't think that happens.
Nah, I don't think it happens either.
But
who's the DN you want, man? You said
McCray.
I thought it was just somebody else.
No, there's the kid. What the fuck is his name? Edward. Is it Edward Joseph? Edward Joseph. He's like 6'5". He plays DN and tight end, but he's like 6'5", 230. He's like a mid-tier 4-star kid, so he's not like some high.
24.
But I'll take. I think he. Yeah, 24. I think he's this year's class. And I'll take 6'5", 230 any day. I can work with that.
We need some interior linemen, bro.
Especially into Jones Jr. transfers.
I can coach. Well, that shit's not happening. But I can coach. I can coach. Yeah, he's 6'5", 242 from Georgia. He's
Man, we need to
4-star, 91 overall grade, 215 in the nation.
Jones, we cannot let him go to Miami. Because who else we recruiting in the interior?
What's up, Marco? I'm always over there. I'm always showing my guy Maven some love. That's my guy, man. So what's crazy is I actually think Braum is a solid coach. I mean, we still gonna smash that, but I think Braum is a solid coach.
Where he going?
Who?
Braum.
Yeah, Louisville right now.
Louisville.
Remember Braum used to quarterback there.
Yeah.
He came home and them boys undefeated.
Hey, look, man, Louisville does this every 3 or 4 years. They do good during the season, then they run into their match and then they fall off the cliff. So ain't nobody worried about Louisville.
Nobody was worried about Louisville until except when whatchamacallit was there. Lamar.
And even with him, they beat a couple good teams. Then what happened? They played Clemson and lost a whole bunch of games after that. So.
Yes, Matt. Louisville haven't played anyone.
Notre Dame. They just beat Notre Dame. Whatever you think of Notre Dame, but that's the best one they got. Notre Dame.
They barely got by NC State. I mean, they did beat Georgia Tech. And Miami said it's tough.
Hey, seriously, I think Georgia Tech might have been. Georgia Tech, out of all the teams I've watched, they might be the worst team I've watched this year.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech plays really bad football.
Bro, they were so bad. Like, some of that play calling in
Bro,
the game.
They play really bad football.
Like, bro, the coach running up the middle on 3rd and long, bro.
Bro, Louisville doesn't play us. They don't play Clemson. They don't play North Carolina. Like, Louisville don't play none of them.
Duke is the tough game for them.
Duke's going to beat them.
Duke and Miami is the only 2 games for them. And
Duke
Miami
is the tough game for them.
Miami. So I'm not paying too much attention. I have the game on. I'm hearing Stanford is actually really bad too.
Oh yeah, Stanford's horrible.
Because it's impossible for Colorado to be good.
No, it's not impossible. I'm hearing that they're bad, but Georgia Tech is the worst team that I've actually watched.
No,
Fuller recruited Tony Pollard to Memphis. That boy is set. Shut up. This man just tells blatant lies.
Hey, this boy Weaver been getting some touchdowns, bro.
This is Christopher. Hold on. This is Christopher Lee Miller, the best defensive end to ever play at Florida State is Peter Boulware. I won't necessarily argue with that, but you have an argument. There's arguments. Wadsworth has an argument for that. There's a lot of guys that have arguments.
Yeah.
Like while they were at Florida State.
Yeah, I think that the argument. Guys. I think the argument is at Florida State.
I love DeMarcus Walker, man, as a player.
I mean, D-Walk. You can go down the list of like your Everett Browns, your Cameron Wembleys, your Brian Burnses, Tank Carradine, Bjorn Warner.
That boy ate.
I mean, considering what Jermaine Johnson played with, like a lot of these guys we just named, they play with other great players. You can't name another great player that Jermaine played with, and he did what he did, single-handedly dominating things. I mean, you got arguments, right? But I don't disagree about Peter Boulware, though.
Yeah.
But Reynolds is another one. How can I forget? So
Reynolds.
Yeah, how can I forget? So there's arguments. Georgia Tech isn't worse than UVA. I haven't watched Virginia play. I said, teams that I've actually watched. Georgia Tech is the worst team that I've watched. UM is the worst team. I mean, touche. UM might be the worst team I've watched.
They did lose to the team that
Did you ever check with blow out Stanford? Is it that bad? I mean, I see the score, but y'all know I'm talking to y'all, so I'm not really watching. Is it really that bad, though?
No.
Is Stanford really playing that bad?
That'll be a big game.
Did we? Hey, you think we're gonna get kicked out of the chat for this?
Christopher Lee Miller. I got a question. It's your name. You're allowed to say it as much as you want. But why does every comment have to begin with "This is Christopher Lee Miller"? I'm just curious.
Because he's using somebody else's.
Hey, Paul, he got to announce himself, man.
I mean, I understand that, but after the first time you've done it, now I know that's you. I'm just asking a question, bro. I'm just asking a question. But anyway, he says the best Florida State team not to win a natty. Ooh, that's actually a great question.
2012.
2012.
Yep.
The Jimbo Bump.
That's my team. That's always been my team. That 2012
Because it's
team.
the same team except without Jameis.
That 2012 team, or you could argue the 2014 team too. You could argue one of those two teams.
Even though I don't think 2012 wins it because EJ was just man. Oh man.
No, the argument is if you play Jameis as a true freshman, does 2012 win it?
I believe so.
They definitely they don't win it. They at least in the game against Bama. They at least playing Bama in 2012.
Man,
and then 2014, in 2014, if Jimbo has a better handle on things, that team should have been better.
I think we were about to start our comeback, and Dalvin had that fumble.
But I see a bunch of
Dalvin that fumble
against Oregon. Yeah, he's fumbled.
Yeah, that was.
Dalvin had that fumble, and it was just downhill.
They saying 96. Somebody said 87.
87. Goddamn.
Yeah, I wasn't born then. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I was only 2.
I was about to be born the next year. In 87, I was
1.
I wasn't there yet. I wasn't there yet. In 87.
This is Terrence Addison, and I can agree that 96.
96 is a good one, though. I like the 96 team for sure. The 96
Let's take
team.
a look at who was on that squad.
92, 91. The 44 Noles. What? This is boxing everybody now. This is Polk.
Yeah, stop.
No, look, Chris.
It's all love, by the way, Chris.
Yeah, it's all love, Chris. I just,
Yeah, well, that team was quarterbacked by Thad Busby, that 96 team, but that offensive line was nasty.
And I agree with Jakeem. You could almost name any team in the 90s. Like, what about 97
Trey Thomas and Walter Jones on it. Samari Rowland, Dexter Jackson at corner.
That's silly.
Lamont Green was on that team. Corey Simon, Renard Wilson, Sam Coward, Peter Boulware, Andrew Wadsworth, Greg Spires.
That's the year we lost. That's the year we lost to Florida, right?
Oh God.
96.
Yeah,
that's
to Florida.
Yeah,
We got our ass whooped in Florida.
Yeah.
We got 52-10. They drug us. Everybody else we whooped, except we beat Florida the first time, and then
we beat them the first time. Yeah, I remember. FSU should be number 1. UGA still hasn't played anybody. Well, I mean, they put 50 on Kentucky for whatever that's worth. But, Marco, I know you're a Louisville fan, so for you don't think highly of Kentucky. I get that.
We really just beat everybody else that year pretty easily, pretty handily.
And Jeff said that was the squad. That 96 team. Probably player for player, that 96 team.
Yeah. 2000 was a good year, too.
But 12, I mean, if you name off the players on 12, that's
the 2013 team.
12 has Xavier Rhodes. It's got Bjorn Warner. It's got Tank. It's got Telvin. I think it's got Vince Williams who went to the NFL. Right, that's all on defense. You know what I'm saying? I still had Devontae Freeman and them boys on the offense.
We all know Bobby left like 3 natties on the table.
No, he for sure did. Bobby did leave.
And Jimbo left 2.
And Jimbo left at least 1, but you could argue 2. You absolutely could argue Florida State could have been competing for a 3-peat from 12 to 14.
And this is the one that Norvell has a shot at.
You think so? You think this is the one?
So,
I think
obviously thus far, but yeah.
Well, thus far, but I guess what I'm saying is I don't know. I don't know if this is.
You don't think we have a shot at it?
We have a shot because no team has emerged as really being dominant. So we're absolutely in the mix.
And we have a chance to do that. But
in a vacuum, I don't look at Florida State as. I'll be honest with you. I don't look at us as a national championship team. But that's me comparing it to other national championship teams, right? If I just look
teams this year.
But even if I could, and that's what makes this so unique because I don't see any national championship team this year. So that's when your point. That's where your point stands. Like anybody can win it this year.
Well, let's do this. Let's say Georgia wins their first round game. Michigan plays them. Michigan's gonna lose because they play the same style Georgia does. They're just not as talented as Georgia. I think Georgia will beat Alabama because Jalen Milroe, although he had a good game last week, I don't think he's that good. Texas, man, I thought Texas was not necessarily back, but I don't know. I just think they should have beat Oklahoma.
I still think Texas is a good team. They'll
come back and beat Oklahoma.
They lost to their rival. Like that shit happens, right?
Yeah.
Like Florida lost to Florida State in '96, and then came to whoop us, and then won their first national championship. Like those rivalry games happen. So, I don't take that loss as like damning to Texas.
Yeah.
That's their biggest rival, and they took a L.
I agree. And then you look at the West Coast schools like USC.
I think they're gonna cannibalize each other out there.
Yeah.
Like I think Oregon's gonna beat Washington. Wouldn't shock me if USC beat Oregon, and I think all them guys are gonna beat each other out there.
So yeah, I don't think this year we're going to have an undefeated national champion.
I think we
do.
I think Bama can beat Georgia, though.
You think we do?
You think we have an undefeated team?
Yeah, I think so.
Who would that be?
I think it's us, but I think Georgia can make it undefeated. Which would be pretty cool to see another team. No, it wouldn't. I was gonna say it'd be cool to see another team go wire to wire. But
no, that'd be a 3-2.
Huh?
That would be.
They'd have in a wire to wire, like.
Yeah, that'd be insane. I don't think Georgia gets it done though.
Yeah, I don't think at quarterback they're good.
And I actually think Bama matches up better with Georgia than people think. I think people just, they've hated Bama for so long, right? But I think Bama can beat Georgia.
I think Georgia should garner more hate than Bama.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I really don't. I've never liked Georgia. I've never, ever.
I never had a problem with Georgia.
I just never liked them. Fuck them. Like seriously, like it's just. I loved watching them lose. I even didn't want them to beat Florida.
Jimbo's in the NC State game, that's for sure Jimbo Fisher. He was definitely the blame.
Hey Terrence, why you don't like Georgia?
I just don't. And I think it's partially because, growing, like I'll spend my summers in South Georgia.
I know about Keyshawn Davis. I didn't know that fight was fighting tomorrow though. But I do know about it, but I didn't pay any attention to it.
Yeah.
Hey. What y'all think about Bud and Canelo?
I don't want Bud taking that fight the same way. I didn't want I wasn't sure about Charlo taking the Canelo fight, but then again, I didn't know Charlo was gonna fight like a bitch. So,
Goddamn. Goddamn. Hey, tell us how you feel.
bro, he pissed me off
Hey,
watching
man.
that shit. That shit,
That
he
man-
pissed me off
bro.
watching that shit.
That man was not throwing.
I might not never watch another Charlo
He's like,
fight after
if
that.
I don't throw my hands,
I
can
can't.
protect myself.
Yeah, I can't get knocked out. It's like,
And
bro, what
still
are
got knocked down.
That's crazy.
I might not ever watch.
Hey, it seemed like he was just happy to get that payday.
Hey,
But as-
That's what it
As
seemed
far as
like.
Bud goes, nah, I can't. I
I'd
don't
rather
want
not
to
see
see.
him move up there.
I don't want to see him do that.
Just beat
I-
the
Yeah, and I
real
think
quick.
Bud.
People forget,
I
man.
think Bud is
Canelo done went
smart.
all the way up to 175 before.
Yeah, I think Bud is smart. I
He
don't think
did
he's
wrong
going
up
to take that fight.
But he won all his fights. The only fight he lost up there was Bivol. Canelo don't want to see Bivol again. I'll say that much. But
In his
Um,
career.
now I think an interesting fight that I hear is a Tank versus Bud. I would love to see that.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Why you make that face? First of all, let me say this: Bud's gonna walk Tank, but
Yeah.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it though.
Oh,
I would love to see it because I feel like everything Earl Spence isn't, Tank is, and Tank will actually give Bud a fight.
Tank
He's
gonna
not
give him
gonna
a
win the
fight.
fight,
Tank,
but-
Tank gonna give him a fight.
He'll give him a fight, man. Come on, Terrence.
nah.
Now I'll say this, and y'all know I'm a Earl fan, but that fight, I was looking at my wife like, who the fuck is that in the ring? The way he dominated Earl, I was like, whoa. Terrence is the best fighter in the world, and it's not close. And it's not
He
Hey,
was-
what's
he
going
was-
on? What's going on with the heavyweight
pound for
division?
pound. It's not close. He dominated Earl got his ass beat.
He asked a
Man.
very
Yeah, he got-
valid
he got
question. What the hell
Earl
is
face
the
looked
heavyweight
like
division?
Martin after he fought Tommy Hearn, bro. Like Earl legit got his
Was
ass.
his lip split? Was that why he
Bro,
was talking like
Earl
that?
got beat,
Yeah, Earl got beat
Bro,
up,
bro.
man.
he
He
sounded
got beat
drunk.
up.
and Bud didn't have a mark on his face. Bud wasn't even sweating, dog.
He that was an easy fight
Yeah,
for him. It
man.
looked like.
That was I didn't expect it to go like
Bro,
that.
Bud was on a different planet that
Hey,
night.
but that's what happened when you don't fight for a year, man. You know, you can't be taking time.
Now
off
I would
like
love
that.
to see Tank and Bud, but I think Bud gonna walk through Tank too. But I don't want to see Bud fight Canelo.
Yeah, no. Stay away from
I
Canelo.
mean, later on down the line,
And that's
so you
only
can say
that's only because of the size. Let me be clear. That's
Yeah,
only
the
because
size.
of the
Yeah,
size.
think about it.
superior.
Only because of the size. If they were the same size, I think Bud can get Canelo, but only because of the
Easily.
size.
He mentioned something that I want to talk about:
Who?
the heavyweight division or the lack thereof.
Well,
Yeah, man. The heavyweight division is horrible.
well, they not
right
fighting
now.
no more.
They don't want to fight. Nobody's fighting.
D and Fury fought, and now nobody don't want to fight no more.
I
Bro,
mean, it's
Terrence,
terrible.
Terrence, I told you when Deontay Wilder lost to Fury, what I tell you? I said no one's ever gonna fight Deontay again because it's not worth it. Why the hell you want to get knocked out for no belt? Deontay ain't got a belt. No one's gonna fight Deontay but Wilder no more.
And nobody's going to give him a chance to get that other belt.
I told you that
He
when it happened.
He would decapitate Usyk.
Usyk too little. Yes, he would knock
He would
Usyk out.
decapitate. He would take his head off.
But Usyk's never gonna make that fight.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I told you
Usyk
that
don't
would
want to fight him. Joshua definitely don't want to fight him.
And I know Boxing Monster gonna come in here and talk some trash about Deontay Wilder. It's coming shortly. But I told Terrence that night he lost to Fury. I said that might be it for Deontay Wilder's career because no one's gonna fight him anymore
Nobody
because it's not worth it. Why the hell am I finna get put on a highlight reel for no
Yeah.
belt? At least before D had the belt.
And I think people
what?
lose sight of
Like
the
he-
fact that he
like-
do that to a lot of people over the years.
Like
too.
Wilder was supposed to fight Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz
Yeah, I was just.
Andy
about to ask,
Ruiz
what
priced
happened to
himself out.
Ruiz?
Andy Ruiz want like $20 million. Like, when have you been
What?
worth $20 million?
Never.
Never.
He has never been the A side of any fight except that Ortiz fight. And that wasn't a side type of fight to
I
watch.
don't even know if he was the.
So the heavyweight division sucks because Wilder and Fury put on their all-time classic, and now nobody wants. And now nobody want to fight.
It was.
And now nobody want to fight.
Wilder got his ass beat, but Wilder put him on the canvas.
Bro, I don't.
I don't have to. Every fight that he put him on the canvas.
I don't have to defend. I don't have to defend Wilder anymore. Wilder did. People can say what they say about Deontay. Oh, he can't fight. He can't do this.
Hey, all it takes is one.
Man knocked everybody out he ever been in the ring with. Everybody he's ever been in the ring with has hit the floor. Period.
And I say he knocked everybody out.
Hey,
so Fury is fighting Usyk. So that Fury fight.
Are they in January?
No, they announced it. Apparently they signed it. Fury and Usyk are supposed to fight, and I think it's Saudi Arabia. I think is when that's happening. And so the rumor is Deontay and Joshua are supposed to fight around the same time.
I'd love to see him.
I'll believe that. I'll believe that when I see it.
He gonna end Joshua's career.
But Joshua ain't been the same since Andy.
I don't want to see.
Joshua ain't been the same since Andy. He gun shy now. Joshua's scared to throw his hands. Ever since Andy beat him up, Joshua's scared to throw his hands.
Yeah.
A top 10 fight.
Yeah, Andy beat him good that night.
Wilder never beat a top 10 fight. I don't know what the rankings are because I can Fury that hammer dude paid and got ranked in the top 5 and nobody had ever heard of that dude before. So I don't care about the rankings, to be quite honest with you. All I do know is what Wilder had over 10 title defenses, which I think was more than Ali. So again, say what you want about Deontay Wilder, bro.
He's an all-time great, bro.
He can't fight. He can't do this. He can't do that. For somebody who can't fight and ain't got no skill, somehow he always managed to land that hand. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
I don't have to name a top 10, bro. 10 title defenses. I don't have to name a top 10.
And knocked out everybody.
I have to name a top 10, nothing.
Who else did that? But
You think? Hey, I don't think Haney's not overrated, bro. Stop it, y'all say some wild shit.
Haney not overrated.
Dev might not have. Dev don't have the power that some of your favorite fighters do, right? But he not overrated, bro.
He's a very talented boxer.
He's not overrated.
He's a boxer.
Haney can box his ass. Haney can box his ass off.
Yeah.
I think people want to see the knockout so bad they don't.
That's all it is,
bro.
Let me tell you something. People don't know what they want. Remember what the people used to hate Floyd? What was the biggest hate on Floyd? Oh, he run. He don't. All he do is he run. He don't knock nobody out because they don't remember Pretty Boy Floyd. They just remember Money Floyd. Oh, he run.
Hey, Floyd was.
Floyd run in all his fight, and then you get a person like Deontay Wilder, who knock everybody out. Oh, he can't fight. But people don't know what they want, bro. Loma did not mop Haney. See, this is where I question what y'all be watching, bro. No, he did not.
What?
Loma did not mop Haney.
You can say it was a draw, maybe.
You can say it was a close fight. Loma did not mop Haney.
It was a good fight. But he didn't mop him now. I don't know.
Somebody please explain it that if Bud Crawford isn't juicing the white. Bro, I don't know if he juicing or not. I just know Bud is that dude. And this is coming from a guy who criticized Bud a lot. I criticized Bud as a welterweight. I thought his welterweight resume was weak, and then he went out there and beat the shit out of Earl. I ain't got nothing else to say. I ain't got nothing else to say.
That'll be that.
But no, Haney's not overrated, bro.
Hey, Shador out here lighting it up, boy.
I like Haney. I just think he need to fight a little bit more.
Shador got 72 yards rushing, 200 yards.
Haney, I don't understand the Haney hate. Haney did what a lot of y'all favorite fighters won't do. Haney went to Australia, took less money to get undisputed. Then he fought the biggest name in his division that he didn't have to fight in Lomachenko. Like, I don't understand why people hate the man, if I'm being quite honest with you.
Yeah.
Haney fight exactly. Haney fight the fights. What are we talking about? Haney
What's
gonna
next
fight.
for Haney?
Regis Prograde. I think Haney's moving up. Haney's moving up to 140? right? Yeah, I think he's moving up. Haney's moving up.
Haney's doing it the
Y'all
right way.
realize Terrence is way bigger than me, so I have to hit him in the stomach though. His stomach looks like his weak spot.
You gotta get close enough to hit me in my stomach.
Terrence is like 6'4" or something like that.
I'm 6'4" and like
and like 300 pounds.
315,
Yeah.
bro. Like, there's a significant difference here.
Plus, understand what I do for a living. I have to keep my weight in check, so I am under 200 pounds. Like,
Yeah.
I'm an average sized human
And
being.
I'm not saying he can't throw a punch, but there's a significant difference.
Terrence is heavyweight. I'm more in the. If we're doing
I'm
actual weight
heavyweight
if we're doing actual weight classes, I'm like a lightweight.
Cruiser.
Not lightweight. I'm sorry. Light heavyweight.
Light heavy. Yeah.
Honestly, if you got in a ring, they'll make you drop about 30, 40 pounds.
No, yeah. If I was actually a boxer, yeah, I'd be fighting probably at like welterweight or some shit.
I'd probably be at cruiser. They'll probably have. I'll still be heavyweight.
That's what it is. They hate his dad. That's what it is, bro. But yeah, the heavyweight division, man, it is what it is. It's not gonna. The guys don't want to fight each other no more. Again, Tyson Fury and Deontay did their 3 fight,
They gave us a great.
and hopefully we get like if I can just get AJ and Wilder, I'll be a happy person. I don't know if we ever get that fight.
Bro, Fury just dropped the belt.
I think,
I mean,
or Fury can drop a bell, or I think Fury's gonna walk through Usyk if that fight does go down. Usyk's too little. Usyk's too little. Fury's gonna walk through that shit, bro.
it needs some excitement.
Yeah. So the heavyweight division,
Man, it-
there's just nothing there for you. Actually, I think Benavidez fight this. I think Benavidez fights Andrade this weekend, don't he? I just thought about that. Boxing Monster. Does Boo Boo Andrade and don't Benavidez and bro? I think
Isn't Zhang supposed to be fighting Joshua? I heard something
Zhang
about Zhang and Joshua.
Zhang just knocked out Joe Joyce again, but I don't know. At this point, Zhang should be up for a belt. There's no point in fighting Joshua. Joshua ain't got no belts. Look, bro, I'm a fan, obviously, but Wilder's starching that shit too. Because Zhang don't move his head. Anybody that you put in front of D that's just gonna stand there is gonna get their shit rocked.
yeah.
Whether that's Joe Joyce, Zhang, whoever. Any big statue you put in. Why do you think Fury was so successful? Because he could actually box and move. Oh, and he was 6'9", 300 pounds.
Fury's a big dude.
He's a
bro.
big motherfucker, bro. But you put
He made Wilder
you
look-
put Zhang in front of Deontay if you want to.
They get knocked the fuck out.
I think Benavidez does fight this week. Boxing Monster, don't Benavidez fight? Don't Andrade? Who? Man, I swear there is a fight this week. Now that I think about it, a decent one. I honestly haven't been paying too much attention to anything that's not a title fight.
Yeah, nobody really has. And I think what?
Yeah,
Bro,
David
Bronson
Benavidez and
can say
Andrade
whatever he wants to, bro.
do fight. That's what I thought. They do fight. It's not.
I'll
It's
put
not.
a call right quick. I'll be back.
What did Boxing Monster say? I'm not even looking at the chat. What did he say? Bud Crawford, Devin Haney, Tyson Fury, and Clarissa Shields are snack fighters with Victor Conte, and we know if we're giving fighters steroids. Look it up if you think I'm bluffing. No, I've heard what you're saying, but I don't know. If you look at Dev, that he's on roids. Now Fury has tested positive for the stuff before.
we know. Yeah, we know.
So we know Fury has cheated before. Clarissa, I mean, bro, Clarissa's dominating women boxing. If she was cheating, they would have caught her. A black woman, yeah,
with without the robe.
right. They would have caught her. And Bud, I don't think Bud's cheating, bro. Dudu versus Benavidez is at the end of the month. Okay, I knew they were fighting. I just didn't know if it was this weekend or but he called them Dudu.
Hey, that's disrespectful, man. Oh, that's funny.
Alicia Baumgartner is beautiful, for sure. I think she just got popped for steroids, didn't she?
Yeah, she just got caught.
Yeah, Baumgartner just got caught for steroids. He was on coke too, but he was on steroids too. A dang.
He had some shit in his gloves too, but no.
They say that. Now that I've never really, because I haven't seen the like legit proof of that, right? So I don't really. I'm not saying I don't buy into it, but I don't take that to the bank, right? But we know he's taken steroids and stuff before. At the end of the day, bro, I don't make excuses for Deontay Wilder, and I'm a Deontay Wilder fan. Fury was just... I always said it. I said if there was a heavyweight that I was worried about, it was Fury. Fury just was too fucking big. Yeah. He was just too big.
Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna... I don't think nobody's gonna beat him. That's why I say he just needs to drop the belt.
At one point, I was doing that, Joe. I didn't have the time to do a boxing channel and a FSU channel. But at one time, I didn't have a separate boxing channel, but I used to put boxing content on this channel. Like if you go look at my old stuff, I had videos that I just talked boxing on. Because that's my second favorite like sport. Like if you can't tell, like I love boxing. Who y'all think will win, Charlo or Plant? Big Charlo or Plant?
Plant.
I got Plant. After that slap I saw, yeah.
Hey,
he slapped the shit out of Charlo, and he didn't do nothing. Yep, I got Plant all day in that one.
Yeah, the Charlo brothers, man, they got to go back to the lab. They're taking too many L's.
I don't want to see the little one no more. And the big one better fight somebody soon. I ain't gonna want to see him no more. But 154 Charlo, I've never been more disgusted with a fighter than that. That was horrible. Because not only did he not fight, go watch the post-fight interviews. He was happy. Like he was happy at the end of the fight, bro.
I told you, man. I know.
He just went there for a payday. He was happy to just be there. I'm like, what did you? You're not even mad.
The trainer.
He get in there, start calling out. Calling out Bud, and he calling out all these. I'm like, really? Nah, you just got beat in the biggest fight of your career, and you in there like nothing just happened, man. Charlo is a disgrace as far as I'm concerned. That Lions only.
And the trainer ain't got nothing to do with you not throwing your hands.
Yeah, like. That Lions only shit is dead. I don't want to hear none of that no more. He, man, I'm telling you, I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Canelo, Canelo's a hard dude to fight.
No, Canelo's a dog. Don't get me wrong, but I rather.
It's just the way Charlo was fighting.
Throw your hands, bro. At least if you get knocked out, no big. Like Caleb Plant fought Canelo better than Charlo did. Yeah, Caleb Plant was actually outboxing Canelo at some points in that fight.
Yeah.
Whenever the dude that makes them for me, Tyler, gets settled, that's when I'm gonna have them shirts available. But he just went through a big move from Hawaii all the way to Texas, so they're not settled yet.
He in your area?
No, he's in like El Paso area.
Oh goddamn.
Yeah. Yeah, Charlo winning that ring. Exactly. Everybody know it, bro. I can't rock with the brothers no more after what I saw. That was disgraceful, bro.
Yeah.
But
oh no, I just
he pulled a Ryan Garcia, bro. He took a knee and.
I'm not a Ryan Garcia guy. He got his soul snatched.
No, I'll be fair to Ryan Garcia. He fought a better fight than Charlo did. At least Ryan Garcia was out there trying to hit Gervonta. He just couldn't hit him. What you got in there? Orange juice and what? Tequila.
Yeah. Can't drink too hard. I gotta get up early in the morning.
Oh, what you got? What you got going on?
No, I'm working on the weekends and stuff.
Oh, okay. It's hard to throw hands against a counterpuncher. Charlo was afraid. He was afraid. That's the point. He was afraid.
Oh yeah, and that's why. And there was that. Canelo always brings up this conversation that if he fought Mayweather now,
look how big he is now.
Like, dude. But for what? That's one thing. But the other part is, bro, skill set wise, Mayweather's still with my people.
He still can.
Yeah,
he still wouldn't be able to hit Floyd. Like if you go watch the go watch the fight.
Sloppy in this fight too.
Go watch the fight against Floyd. He was bigger than Floyd then. He couldn't hit him, and then nothing changed. He still wouldn't be able to hit Floyd.
Canelo won that sharp too. It's just Charlo was just so bad, you know.
Well, you can't win a fight.
Canelo was throwing some wild.
Bro, you can't win a fight if you don't throw punches.
You're right about
You can't
that.
win a fight if you don't throw punches. At the end of the day, you can't win a fight if you don't throw a punch.
But no, Canelo would not be Floyd now. I don't.
Who's my 5 favorite boxers of all time, regardless of weight class, no particular order? Well, my top 3 off the rip. Yeah, my top 3 off the rip is Ali, Tyson, and Roy. Those are my top 3. Then we can get into a debate of my top 5 because then there's a lot of other guys. But Ali, Floyd, Ali, Roy, and Mike. Those are. And I like Floyd, but no, Ali, Floyd. I keep saying Floyd, Roy, and Mike. Those are my 3 favorite fighters.
Mine is Ali, Roy, and that's when it gets tricky for me. Like, cause Mike don't make my top 5. I don't know if Mike is in my top 5. For me, as far as my favorites.
I mean, yeah, you got your own favorites, but Mike was.
I put Mike in my favorites just because of his style, bro. Like,
Mike is my Mike.
Style was crazy.
Mike, Ali's my number 1. Mike would be my number 2 because Mike Tyson was something that we have never seen before or since. When I talk about a person that just you were afraid of, when you talk about like a legit savage in the ring, Mike Tyson was a fucking savage, dog.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson once called himself the king of the barbarians because that's exactly what he was. Like Mike Tyson was something different. I don't care what nobody says. Mike Tyson in the late 80s, that's something. That's something completely different. Roy Jones is probably the most gifted motherfucker I've ever watched throw hands.
Yeah, Roy Jones probably my favorite.
Roy played with people, bro. That I like the way I've never seen.
He's from my neck of the woods too.
Yeah, so. Pensacola. Roy from Pensacola.
One of my favorites, and this isn't gonna make too many people list, was Emmanuel Gus.
He was a fun fighter to watch.
He was fun for me to watch, and in that same like ilk or realm of like favorites to watch was Prince Nassim Hamed.
Okay.
I love watching him when he had that little stretch where he was like clearly faster than anybody else.
Well, that's like I talked about Mike and Roy, but then you talk about Ali. Until Roy came along, Ali was the most gifted fighter probably of all time. Ali did everything wrong as a fighter, but you couldn't beat him. You couldn't beat him because he was just naturally more talented than everybody. So Ali fought with his hands down. No one would teach you to fight with your hands down. No one would teach you to lean back from punches instead of blocking you. Ali did everything wrong, and you couldn't beat him. Why? Because he was just better than you. And he was willing to die in that ring. And he was a pretty boy, and he rhymed, and he did everything. Ali did everything, bro. Yeah, he did everything, bro. And that's not even counting the shit that he actually stood for, right? I'm just talking about in the ring.
Bro, that man was friends with Malcolm X.
You know what I'm saying? That's not even counting what he actually stood for, right?
He was friends with Malcolm X, Jim Brown, was
Elijah Muhammad. But again, that's not even counting that. I'm just talking about what he did in the ring. Forget the social impact. That takes him to a whole nother stratosphere.
Who else was in? I got a picture of him with you see the picture in my bathroom, I think, of Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X in the bathroom downstairs.
I think, yeah.
But But he was. What was that movie with the? It was like 4 of them in that movie.
There was a what was the thing that they all sat at that table? It was him, Kareem, Jim Brown. I think Malcolm was there. It might have been there might have been them 4. My Ali, Jim Brown.
Miami One Night in Miami movie.
Yeah,
Sam Cooke was in that movie.
But Marvin Hagler was a dog though. And if I talk about the more modern day boxers, obviously Deontay Wilder has been one of my favorites. Earl Spence, even though he got his ass lumped up, Earl Spence was still my guy. Still an Earl Spence fan. I actually was a huge Bud fan until he went to welterweight and started talking all that trash. And I was like, bro, you ain't fought nobody at welterweight. But I'm back on the Earl Spence and the Bud Crawford train. I respect Tank, but I'm not a big Tank fan.
So what's next for Bud? What is he?
Maybe Charlo.
It gotta be the Charlo.
The only thing the thing that makes the most sense for him would be to go up to 154 and whoop Charlo's ass, because that's gonna happen. He's gonna beat Charlo's ass.
Let me get the belts up off.
Because there's nothing at 147 for him, unless you want to see Boots. Now, that's interesting, but I don't know if Boots is ready for that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Until somebody shows me, I don't think Bud's in I don't think Bud is in anybody else's league, bro. I would love to see Boots and Bud, but I don't know if Bud views that fight as a fight for him.
Does Charlo still have all 4 belts?
No, he got stripped of one of those. I don't know which one, but I know he got stripped of one. Zoo has the one that he was stripped of. Tim Zoo.
Oh, so yeah, he can go up there and make quick work. Pick up those 2 belts.
He whooping Charlo. He whooping Charlo at that point. Again, I just don't want to see him fight Canelo. I don't care what he do, just don't fight Canelo. And I think Tank would be the biggest money fight for him. If Tank wants to move up to 147, that'd be dope. Jimbo versus, I mean, come on, that's not even a question. Right?
The answer is Saban.
Whoa.
Yes, the answer is Saban. It's not.
Is that even a question?
No, it's not. It's not. No offense to Terrell. Terrell's my guy, but that's.
He was.
I think Terrell's sick of the boxing talk. He like, man, let me throw a football question out here. Y'all talking too much boxing.
Hold on, wait a minute. Has Jimbo beat Saban since he's been at A&M?
Yeah.
How many times?
See, let's not make the excuses, because now he was sedated. Why was he sedated? And weight drain Spence?
I think they lost last year, Terrence. If I'm not
I thought Texas A&M beat Bama last year.
No. I think they beat him the year before that. Remember, A&M only won 5 games last year. Now, they beat LSU last year. But anyway, Spence was weight drained, but Spence took the fight.
He took the fight.
Spence took the fight. Like, don't make excuses.
We're not about to start these excuses.
Yeah, Spence took the fight. At 147, all of a sudden he was weight drained. Spence ain't never fought no higher than 147, but now he weight drained. Come on, and I'm a Spence fan. He got his ass beat, dog. We all know he got his ass beat.
I like Spence.
And I love Earl, but he got whooped, dog. He got beat up. I think they already agreed to a rematch though. So hey. And I think it might actually. I think the rematch might actually be at. Is it going to be at 1? It's going to be at 147 or 154.
Bud saying, "Why would I do that? Like what?" For?
Okay.
Like,
I agree with Bud. Why would you go to 154? It doesn't make sense.
You're not going up to 154 unless it's for the belts.
Well, Earl don't have any no belts.
Exactly.
So
we can fight at 147.
So then, if Earl agreed to another 147 fight, I don't want to hear the weight drain argument. That's like Dev, right? Dev ain't fighting at 135 anymore because he know he can't make that weight no more. So we ain't doing the weight drain shit no more. Dev going up to 140. I never liked Bud, but that fight taught me. Yeah, for real. Even if you didn't like Bud,
he be respecting the other people. That's how bad he be.
Man, beat respecting into somebody. Man, beat respecting into January, man.
He was like, all right.
That's real though, for real.
That's cool. I see how you whoop this ass. I don't want none of the problems. I want 0 problems. Oh crap! I was like, why is this camera here, bro? You know I still got all these
Bro,
cameras, man.
I don't know. I just don't think there's nothing Spence could do.
I don't
mean,
think anything Spence can do either.
I don't know. I just don't think he can mess with Bud.
Nah. But Bud showed different levels, bro. It just is what it is. It's just the facts. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That number 12 is a nasty motherfucker, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, right receiver.
Oh, he limping.
Right receiver.
Oh, they gonna keep him on the field. Hunter limping though. No, he all right.
He decent.
Polk should Norvell put Odell in the hot seat because we do need one. Bro,
No.
I'm not answering that question. I've been talking about Odell for the last 3-4 years, and y'all been telling me, no, Odell to go. Odell to go. Da 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 da.
Bro, Artavis Jones is from Bluntstown, Florida, bro.
Odell to go.
Like
Odell to go. Odell to go. Odell to go. All right, now y'all starting to see what I saw 4 years ago.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. I need Fuller to replace. I think a lot of people have that same sentiment. I'm not calling for Fuller's job, but I wouldn't be mad if we upgraded. I'll just say that. Then again, like I always say, in the second half, Fuller been lights out.
My only thing with Fuller is like, I feel like we just rotate too many players. Like, there's no reason Blake Nicholson, and he might be a good football. He might be a good player, but he shouldn't be in there in the second quarter.
Thank you, Brandon. See, Brandon, though, last time y'all got mad at me when I say what I say about Odell. I'm the bad guy when I say, now don't ask me about Odell. Nope.
No, I'm gonna say it. Odell got to go.
Okay. Ardavius said it. I ain't saying nothing because when I say stuff, I'm the bad guy.
Hey, so Joe Johnson said something about how Bud got shot in the head and drove himself to the hospital. I realized I heard that happen to quite a few people. People getting shot in the head and somehow still driving themselves to the hospital. There was
a story of a guy that got shot in the head, didn't even realize it was like a bullet in his head. He felt the pain and just like rubbed that shit off. And like was cool for like a year before he went to the doctor one day and realized he had a bullet lodged in his head. Like, it's weird. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Your skull is a motherfucker, man. Yeah, see, this boxing, Terrell, with all due respect, I don't watch that. The Jake Pauls, and I don't watch that shit, bro. I don't buy those. That's not fight. That's celebrity. I don't watch that. I don't watch the Jake Paul boxings and the KS. I don't watch that stuff, though.
This is my thing. How much is the purse? Like, how much are they really getting?
They're not saying how much they really getting, bro.
I don't think they really getting that much.
They talking about they making $20-30 million, stuff like that, and I just don't see that happening, bro.
I don't.
Joe, it's not a moderator. I did an open forum tonight and said anybody can come in. Ardavius came in. I think because they don't see Ardavius, they think we got a moderator.
You gotta pull out the camera. Like, who the fuck is that guy?
But no, it's open tonight. If anybody want to come in here and talk about whatever, that's what we. Even though we are on almost 3 hours, so I might go for. I'm chilling. I ain't gonna lie. So we might go for. I don't know. At least another 30. Terrence, you good?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling, man.
Or Davis, you good?
I'm good.
Okay, chilling. So we Gucci.
Jake Paul is gonna get in the ring with the wrong, but you want me to tell you something? Jake Paul probably should have got knocked out by Anderson Silva. I think they saved him in that fight.
Bro, I don't watch that. I can't even speak on it because I don't watch none of that bullshit.
Did y'all see the clip? Floyd had knocked him out.
Oh, you talking about Logan?
So I did.
Floyd knocked him out, bro, and Floyd kept him up.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
Weird,
I did see that. I did see that.
Yeah, he knocked out Logan.
Yeah, Floyd knocked Logan out, and like he kept him up, like Get your ass
Okay,
up.
nah, we
You
need
gotta
this
get
money.
We got money to make, bro. We got money to make. You know, Floyd all about
Like,
that
my
money.
bad.
Floyd all about that money.
Hey, that's why I am not mad at Floyd for doing these fights, bro. If they paying him like this,
No,
bro.
of course not.
I'm
They just
not mad
exhibition fights. They don't hurt Floyd at all. And he's not
At
gonna lose
all.
them. So what are we talking about?
It's just like the one with Gotti. When Gotti came over there and tried to rush him, and he hit him with that and Gotti buckled. I was like, oh, so that's the real Floyd. There we go.
People taking these exhibitions and forgetting who the hell Floyd is. He's one of the best of all time. He's top 5 of all time. Floyd is a top 5 fighter of all time. I don't think he's the greatest of all time, but he's a top 5, especially top 5 defensive fighter. Matter of fact, he's probably the greatest defensive fighter of all time.
Hey, did Roy Jones had one of these exhibitions, right, against some amateur or something, and he lost.
No, Hunter better than anything Jabril Peppers ever put on a football field. But go ahead, my bad.
One of the Paul brothers.
Roy's been doing a
lot
lot
of them, no. But he fought to he had like a fight recently where he lost to somebody who.
So I got a question because this has been a question that's been debated. It's an easy question for me, but Roy versus Canelo. I think Roy dogs. Roy dogs him, but you know people like to hype Canelo, so people's like, man, no, that's a good fight, man. Roy.
I like Canelo, but I don't like Canelo.
Not in that fight. Roy dogs that.
Yeah.
Roy dogs that. Roy, man. Roy versus Tyson was a exhibition. That's the only exhibition I bought. I bought that one. I wanted to see that.
Roy versus Tyson.
Roy
that's
Tyson,
what it was.
right?
Yeah, I had to buy that one. That's the only one I bought. Was that one? When you talk about not real fights, I bought that one, and that I was entertained by it.
Yeah,
Whitaker and Pep better defensive boxers than Pillow Hands Floyd. Sweet Pea. Okay. I think you just like to disagree with me, bro. If I say something, you just gotta find a way to disagree with me. Shout out to Boxing Monster.
I like Whitaker's style, but he ain't no Floyd.
No, I don't think so either. But Sweet Pea was nice. No. Canelo has no more competition now that Triple G is far too gone. Oh, he does have competition. Go up there and fight Bivol again. But he want Bivol to come to him. If I'm Bivol, I don't come to 168. You come back up to me. Or how about go fight Better Biev? I guarantee you Canelo won't fight Better Biev. Canelo got options. Canelo just not going to exercise the options. He want to.
Canelo just going to chill.
He want to fight smaller dudes like Bud. Bud better not take that fight. Now, if Canelo really want to show me something, fight Benavidez. That's the fight I want Canelo to take.
He ain't doing that.
Fight Benavidez. He probably won't take that fight either. That fight, but I was entertained by it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That it was nonsense, but I was entertained.
Yeah, it's two goats, man.
Right, it's two goats. And
just
in their primes, I got Mike.
Yeah, of course. That's not fair.
Mike for sure.
I got Mike. Roy went all the way up to heavyweight, but
he didn't want up there though.
It's just a different animal, dog.
I think Mike could knock him out.
Yeah, Mike can knock him out.
Yeah.
Prime Mike versus Prime Roy.
It's just the power of those punches is just way too much for him to get in there. And then Mike had enough speed that it mattered.
Let's be honest, dog. Canelo's got the best resume in boxing. Like, it's not close. Canelo's fought Floyd, Cotto, like Canelo's. I'm not saying I'm not the biggest Canelo fan, but you can't knock his resume, bro. Same way you can't knock Floyd's resume. People said Floyd ducked people. Floyd fought Oscar. Floyd fought everybody. Yeah. People get mad that Floyd didn't fight everybody on their terms. That's what they get mad about. So like Floyd and Pacquiao should have happened probably 4 years earlier than what it happened. That's what they
said Oscar was too old.
That's what people get mad about. But Canelo's not necessarily doing what even Floyd was doing.
If Floyd Pacquiao happened to
Charlo's in his prime, and Charlo just looked like a bitch in the ring. What are we talking about? Canelo just fought the undisputed at 154. It's not Canelo fought. Charlo got in the ring and fought like a hoe.
Hey, if Floyd and Pacquiao want to run it back right now, y'all watching it? Y'all buying it?
I would probably watch. I mean, it'd be 240 plus rolls. I mean, I'd take a gander at it. It's not going. It's not going to end any different.
No, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I don't think it means anything either. Because one, it's going to be an exhibition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sugar Ray Leonard. I think Sugar Ray was definitely fun. I would like, and I think that's a fight that I would have loved to see: Floyd versus Sugar Ray.
Yeah. And people who say, "Oh, well, he beat his daddy," it's not the same. Floyd ain't his daddy.
Right? No, it's not the same.
He's not his father.
That would have been a fight I'd like to see. As far as see, I told you this man got something to say after everything I say. Benavidez is the best fight for Canelo right now. I don't care what you say. But anyway, as far as Roy Jones go,
get in the ring with me. I saw the Oak Cliff Gym.
What's the best fight for Roy that we didn't get to see?
I'd like to see them run the Tony fight back.
James Toney?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of somebody. Floyd was the greatest cherry picker of all time, bro. Y'all are some haters. Y'all forget Pretty Boy was out
you
here.
Said Roy, right?
Yeah. Who would I like to see Roy fought that we didn't get a chance to see?
We saw everybody, really.
No, people tell me Floyd ain't fought nobody though.
He just made him look like nobody. Like
that's what they said about Roy too. They said the same thing about Roy. He ain't fought nobody. People forget Roy fought James Toney. He fought Bernard Hopkins
and beat them the first time around. And just lost to Bernard the second time around.
I think Lennox and Holyfield have arguments for the greatest or up there as far as heavyweight, especially the Lion. Lennox Lewis was an absolute animal. Evander had a fucking chin made of titanium.
Yeah.
You could hit Evander in the head all day and he wouldn't fall. But
speaking of which, Tony landed some shots on him. I just knew Evander should have fell.
As far as greatest of all time, I don't know if I can put Lennox more so than Holyfield, but I don't know if either one of them can go in that conversation.
I think
of all time.
I think Deontay Wilder knocks Lennox Lewis' head off.
And I'm a D fan, but unless Lennox takes him like he took a Rockman, Lennox would walk Wilder, bro. Lennox was too good all around.
Yeah.
Lennox was too good all around.
I think.
And he matches D's size, so any advantage D has, Lennox negates that because he's just as big and long as Deontay Wilder. Nah, Lennox gonna walk through Deontay, bro.
I got Deontay on that one.
Nah, I like D, but I can't. Lennox is walking through that. Now Evander might be too small for Deontay.
Yeah.
So if you want to tell me Holyfield versus Deontay and how that goes, that's an interesting fight. Holyfield's smaller.
Wilder
yeah, I think Wilder knocked Holyfield out, but he ain't knocking Lennox Lewis out, bro.
Hey,
people forget Lennox Lewis knocked out the Klitschko's. Like, what are we talking about?
He knocked him out?
Didn't he knock out? I think he knocked out. He beat the shit out of him. He was the last one to beat Klitschko. Roy Jones should have given B-Hop a rematch. I don't disagree with that. A lot earlier. He avoided B-Hop for 10 years. He finally ran it back. B-Hop embarrassed Jones. Right, when they were, 30 plus, 38, 40? When he embarrassed Jones? Okay. Everybody knew Roy was washed by then? Stop it, bro. Boxing Mouse, you got to stop disrespecting Roy Jones. Wilder ain't beating Holyfield? Yeah, you're kind of nuts on that one. The only... Holyfield's too small.
Wilder's knocking that man out.
Yeah, I think he's knocking Holyfield out too.
So Lewis won by. Well, they stopped the fight. That's what it was.
So it's considered a knockout.
Yeah.
But I mean, Lennox, bro, Wilder's not beating Lennox, bro. Again, I'm a Wilder fan, but he's not beating Lennox. Lennox is a different animal.
You talking about casual? Oh, you won't get in the goddamn ring with me.
He just
Casual
running his
that.
mouth.
Casual that.
Riddick Bowe was a monster too. Champ 99. You ain't lying about that now.
Yeah.
Hey, Riddick Bowe can throw.
Yes, he could. Riddick Bowe was a monster too, bro.
He threw punches with anger.
Yes, Riddick. Big Daddy Bowe was nasty.
He somewhat reminded me.
Razor Ruddock is another one who threw some. Who was
That's what I was gonna bring up.
Razor Ruddock? He was another one, man. Some of them '90s heavyweights. I mean, hey, man.
This motherfucker say Butterbean.
Motherfucker said Butterbean.
Hey, Butterbean was nasty on fight night.
Butterbean was.
Hey, on fight night, you couldn't fuck with Butterbean.
Butterbean is a like a myth. Like he's a. And Holyfield gave Bowe all he could handle, but Wilder, yeah, I mean, okay.
And what happened?
I don't care what y'all say.
I don't care what Boxing Monster says half the time, so it don't matter to me.
It's a damn shame they got these boys playing this late on a
Bro,
Friday night, bro.
Bro, this is like the third game.
Yes, them West Coast games all start at 9 o'clock, bro. It's ridiculous. They gonna be playing till about 1 in the morning. They're gonna be playing till about 1 in the morning.
Stanford got on the board though. That's cool.
Holyfield fought them all. Yeah. They gypped Lennox Lewis the first time he fought Holyfield.
He fucked them all too. Boy got 32 kids.
Holyfield got 32 kids?
Nah, he got a lot though. I think he got the 20s, bro.
Damn, bro.
Holyfield was hunching. It says 11 from 6 different partners, but some people say it's more.
One played at Georgia, didn't it?
Yeah.
He was a running back.
Was he a
Did he
junior?
get drafted?
He was a running
Did he
back.
get drafted?
But that was a junior. Was that Evander Holyfield Jr.?
One's a boxer. One boxes too.
No,
Running back is boxing now.
Where is he?
His name was Elijah Holyfield.
I think
Elijah is
I
boxing
think I think the worst thing that can happen is a boxer's child boxes.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Because what makes fighters great usually is that they come from nothing. Look at all your greatest fighters. They usually come from nothing. Remember I talked to you about Keith Thurman and why I thought Pacquiao would beat Thurman? Because Thurman ain't got it in him no more. He made all that money and he just became soft as hell. Rich kids trying to become boxers it's not a recipe for success. Because you have to be a savage when you're a fighter. You have to be hungry.
Evan Holyfield is boxing.
Bro, how many kids you said this man
He got 11. I exaggerated with the 20.
Oh, I was about to say.
But he got some out there he ain't claiming.
What about Creed? Hey, Creed came from the mud though. You know, his daddy didn't claim him, so
Yeah, he wasn't claimed until he got older.
yeah. So Creed came from the mud. He had a chip on his shoulder, so that worked out for Creed.
Has Ali grandson lost already?
No, don't think so.
I like his style, man.
Nico is he's alright, bro.
I'm not saying he's gonna be anything.
He's a hype job, bro. They're trying to hype that because he's Ali's grandson. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like, He's okay, but is he like a future world champion? I don't see it, dog. I don't see it.
Nah. He lost one though.
Did he lose? I didn't know if he lost or not, but he just
lost to nobody probably.
Again, you can't be Ali's grandson and think you finna box. Like you don't have that savage in you, bro.
Yeah. Like, why is he boxing? Like, why?
You know what I'm saying?
Why he can't box, man?
He can. I'm just saying it's not.
He can. It's just
if you don't have that edge to you, dog. This ain't like basketball where LeBron's kids can all go be basketball players. But can you think of a fighter whose son went to the fight game and was just as successful as they were? Joe Frazier tried to have his son fight, and Mike Tyson damn near killed him in the ring. Marvis Frazier pretty much got killed by Mike. Like, it just don't. When you got money, you ain't got that. You don't have that same hunger. Like you can't. Unless you want to count Layla, but Layla was fighting women's boxing before it became like competitive. If we're being real about it.
Yeah, like you'll never see one of Floyd's kids or grandkids.
Also look at Floyd, yes, Sugar Shane and Floyd, but look at Floyd's style of fighting. You feel me? Like Floyd ain't taking chances out there. But I mean, okay, the Mayweathers is probably the only ones you can think of.
Hey, that fight will have like one of the lowest punt totals.
I'm saying, like the Mayweathers probably the only ones you can think of. Even Tyson said it about his own son. Like, bro, that motherfucker can't fight. He's rich. And that's another reason why I love Mike, because he's just super honest about who and what he is. Mike could tell you. Mike could tell you he a scumbag. Like Mike's so genuine. I just, bro. You ever seen that? You ever seen that interview where Mike is talking about his 4-year-old daughter when she died? So he's being interviewed. He's being interviewed by this British dude, and this British dude is asking him to like kind of relive that moment. And like at a certain point in the interview, Mike stops. He looks at him, and he goes, "You have to go now. You understand, right?" And the interview just stops.
Oh yeah.
Like he told Buddy, like you got to leave. Like shit like that makes Mike Tyson is.
Why would he ask that?
Well, it was just a part of the interview. But Mike Tyson is a scary dude. But he's also a very humble. Like where he came from and where he is now is one of the most amazing stories, I think. That if you would have told most people would have thought Mike Tyson would be dead by now. The way he was when he was young. Mike Tyson told a female reporter, bro, I usually don't get interviewed by females unless I'm fornicating with them. So you might want to be quiet unless you know. Like Mike Tyson was saying stuff that if you said that in 2023, dog, they would have you canceled. Mike Tyson told Lennox Lewis he wanted to eat his children. Mike Tyson was an insane dude. Insane. Terrence, you're muted.
Yo.
There you go. Mike Tyson was an insane dude. And where he came from and to what he is now is one of the greatest stories I think ever told, and we don't talk about it enough.
Bro, I just watched the interview.
You watched the interview? Bro, it's insane to watch it. He's like stops and stares. You can see it. You can see it in his eyes. It's a switch that goes, you gotta leave.
Go down.
Like, cause he didn't want to kill that dude, bro.
Oh, and he was talking like, you know, and you know, he was talking like being humble about the situation. You know, there are other people that are dealing with this, and you know, and it was really just a lot. He kind of furrowed his brow.
You can see him he's getting emotional, and then the emotion stops, and he goes,
You have to go now.
You got to go.
Bro.
Imagine someone telling
Hey,
you,
y'all, pack it up. Let's go.
bro. Imagine someone telling you in the mid conversation, you got to leave. What do you mean I got to leave? Listen,
Hey, bro, no.
You
I don't
gotta
think
go.
anybody asked that question.
No,
not
not
nobody.
to Mike Tyson,
If
because
you
you already
I
know.
don't care if you were looking in this man's eyes. If I don't care who.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
There's certain
Bro,
people.
I would
bro,
never ask that question.
Mike's a walking legend, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
I don't know if I can
old
see
is Mike?
anybody look like
What is
that
Mike?
and have that switch go off.
He's over 50 for
Bro,
sure.
Mike still look intimidating to
Bro,
this day.
to this
That's
day.
insane.
To this day, Mike looks scary, dog.
Yeah, he's a bad man.
But he's got a lot of interviews like that where he just is off the rails. And like I said, if you would have told
that
me,
was different.
if you would have told me, Mike, like if you'd have told most people in the 90s, you'd say Mike be dead by now. Just the way he was wilding out.
Somebody had to shoot him a couple times.
But here he is. And not only here he is, he's one of the most humble dudes. When you listen to him now, but he walked through hell and back and he here.
Nah, bro, watching that video.
I respect Mike.
That clip was.
That's crazy that you went and looked it up though, but that's one of the craziest interviews I've ever seen, bro. He told that dude, you gotta go. Damn, Stanford just took it to the crib from like the 5-yard line, bro. 13 just.
Oh, they could come back?
I ain't gonna say they're gonna come back, but hey.
Hey, Cooper just got his ass toasted.
Well, we've watched Marion Cooper long enough to know.
Hey, he just got his ass routed up.
What I hate is that they watch like some of these players like Marion Cooper. Look, I like Marion, but it's the Pac-12. And so we watch Marion because he playing solid in Pac-12. Oh, he slipped.
Ooh,
He slipped. I ain't gonna say he got routed up, but he did slip though. And 13 took it to the crib.
Hey, we know Shallow ain't catching nobody.
Nah.
He was going.
Where was Hunter on that play? He wasn't on the.
Look, you want a man to play offense or defense, bro.
I want him to play offense, but shit. They want him on both sides of the ball.
Travis J ain't getting no burn. Like, what's going on with him?
Travis J. Did Travis J get burned over here? I'm just.
No.
97-yard touchdown.
Bro, he took that thing to the. He looked like Sammy Watkins on that play, for real talk. He took a slant to the crib.
Just out there. And we gonna blame Travis. What was Travis for to play, huh?
Yeah, it's all Travis' fault. It's Travis Hunter's
Blame
fault.
Travis.
You're supposed to be the greatest football player ever.
Is D-Mac even playing over there?
Yeah, he play. I
He
think.
played.
I think he started.
A rotational guy.
Or is he rotate? I thought he started.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I thought he was. Maybe
he
he's
must
not.
not make no plays then.
But their best D lineman is number 44.
Showing up at D-Mac.
No, not D-Mac.
He went over that's supposed to be the best lineman. Doggone shame. Disappointment.
I'd take D-Mac
Yeah,
back.
that's when-
I just as a rotation piece though. We could use him as a rotation piece.
I mean, who we taking out of that spot?
We don't have to take. We're
I
not
was just about to ask that.
Byron Turner. What Byron Turner doing for you? To be honest with you.
Okay. Touche.
Let's be honest.
Getting penalties.
Ain't no difference between Byron, and I ain't even blaming Byron Turner or saying Byron Turner a bad player, but ain't no difference in the production between D-Mac and Byron Turner. So
I think D-Mac probably gets better production.
and D-Mac probably get some better production. So if you're keeping it a bean, I ain't taking Pat or Verse off the field, no, and I ain't taking Edmond off the field either.
So yeah.
Hey, Edmond been playing good.
No, Edmond has been playing good. That's what I'm saying. So I ain't taking 19-5 or what Pat wearing number 11, right?
Yeah, he 11 right now.
Yeah, I ain't taking them off the field.
19.
So Pat got to come back. I still don't think he put it all together.
No, well, he's only a
Oh
sophomore.
yeah, he coming back.
He coming back for sure.
He a redshirt sophomore?
Yeah, he can. He's eligible, but he gonna come back.
Yeah, he got it.
He
hasn't done anything.
he's having that sophomore slump a little bit, so he's gonna come back.
Y'all think Farmer comes back?
Who?
Farmer.
If he keeps playing this way, I don't think so. You got to remember, he just flirted with the portal because he wanted more money. So if he's playing like this, the NFL is about to be really interested in Joshua Farmer.
What about Johnny?
Johnny Wilson's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, he going
Go.
now. This team's gonna.
Johnny
look
gone. Keon. I'll tell you off the rip who's leaving. Johnny, Keon, Trey Benson.
Told Philly
I would-
comes back.
Told Philly probably comes back. I would like to see Jaheim stay, but he might go just because he'll probably test really well.
Yeah, I was about to say. And I'm not too mad about that because I would love to see Morlock be the guy.
You know, I don't disagree with that. And then you talk
I'd
about
love to see him get out of
defensively. Defensively, I think Farmer probably goes. Pat gonna come back. Obviously, Verse gonna go.
Yeah.
Gilbert
How was
Edmond.
that,
Gilbert Edmond
with,
should. Gilbert Edmond probably gonna come back. Especially if Verse go, Edmond probably gonna be.
He started as Peyton.
Starting. Yeah, he's gonna be starting.
Malcolm Ray's gone.
Is Ray a senior?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man's like
So
this.
Ray's gonna be
I
gone.
hope
About
so.
32 years old.
Definitely Fabian and Fisk. Those all those guys are gone. Right.
Hey, bro. That's what I'm saying about that D-line recruiting, bro. We're about to lose a lot of people. A lot of bodies.
Yeah, I'm doing my best out here in Texas
Yeah.
to recruit, man.
Y'all
But,
told me Odell's the GOAT, so I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear none of them excuses. Y'all said Odell the GOAT.
Hey, man, nobody needs your negative energy, bro.
Y'all told me Odell the GOAT, so I don't want to hear it.
Like all this.
Fisk might
negative
come
energy.
back. Fisk is a senior. I don't think he can come back.
I'm about to say.
Fisk is you gotta remember Fisk is a grad transfer, so he can't come back. Fisk is in his final.
That's
Jaden Floyd probably get some reps soon. If Jaden Floyd is getting reps, y'all we're in trouble. Y'all think it's a game?
Why would he be getting reps?
I have no idea, but there's no reason why
On
Jaden
special
Floyd.
teams?
Hey, yo, his YouTube channel, he got a good.
He got a good YouTube channel.
Other than that.
He got a good YouTube. Oh, Travis Hunter just got worked.
Hey, yo,
Hey,
Colorado
13
got
is
a
working
good
these
YouTube
boys. Stanford just scored again.
Oh, so he
13
coming
got
back now?
13 got about 1,000 yards last. Hey, Travis Hunter got worked on that play though, for real.
I know that makes you happy.
No, it don't make me happy. I think Travis Hunter a dog.
So he scored?
But yeah, 13 cooking. What was that, a curl route? 13 just took a curl route, 60 yards. Who is 13, bro?
13 balls.
Bro, who is that kid? For Stanford, 13 for Stanford is killing it right now.
Alec Ayamanar?
I don't know how to
He
pronounce
making
that
some
name.
money?
I don't know how to pronounce that name, but he is killing them right now.
Is he from Alaska? Is this boy from Alaska?
Bro, I don't know, but he's killing them.
Alec?
Watch this play. I don't know if you're watching right now, but they
I'm
showing
not
the replay.
watching.
What does he run? Bro, he just ran a simple go. And he stopped, caught the ball, and just took it another 40 yards. That's ridiculous.
Did that Travis Hunter?
Yeah, 12 was on him.
On a go route. Dion need to bench him.
Joe says if the tight end at Miami that been in college for 9 years can still come back, then Fisk should be good. Touche. Does Jackson come back? He has. I mean, at this point, Jackson has to come back, right? If you don't play for a year, you think an NFL's team finna take a flyer on you? Maybe. Yeah. He's got the size. Right? He's 6'6", 330. He's huge, but he got to have some tape. Jackson ain't got the tape. He's got to come back. For COVID year. So is Fisk eligible for that COVID year? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. Are we sure Fisk did?
No, Fisk is probably eligible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are we sure Fisk didn't already use the COVID year? gotta remember he's a grad transfer. So
Hey, what y'all think about Brock Glenn?
Jesus,
started
so
next
no
year.
reps. Look, bro, it's not. I'm not trying to hate on Jaden Floyd, but he's a walk-on for a reason, bro. And I know his dad played here, and I know all of that. Jaden Floyd plays the safety position, big dog. If we're seeing him over Hussey and Kirkland and these scholarship guys, there's a problem.
Safety, I thought he played linebacker.
There's a problem.
What? Nobody even know what the man played. Yeah, damn.
I think Colorado better score right here.
They
Because
better.
the way 13 playing, boy, he is looking like Jerry Rice out here.
Well, let me
Calvin
get that
Johnson.
ball. Boy said, "Let me get that football." Yeah, he good for about almost 200 yards so far.
Oh, this
And Shedeur just got sacked. Hey, they better not mess around with Stanford.
man.
3rd and Kelly.
Hey,
I know
this is
Jared over there celebrating right now.
Man, I don't know what Jerk doing. He ain't on here, so he fired as far as I'm concerned.
hell. Why didn't he get the ball? I don't know.
That's his biggest criticism, bro. He holds the ball way too long for me. Shadeur's got to start getting rid of football. I like everything else he does, but he got to get rid of the football.
Hey, this again, you got to win.
Oh, they got to win this. If they don't win this, it gets kind of ugly. They still haven't played Utah and then Washington. Do they play Washington? I don't know, but I know they.
I think they do play well.
They got it.
And they got UCLA.
UCLA, yeah. I'm saying they got to win this. USC. No, they play USC already. My bad. Ooh, good throw and catch, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that man a wide receiver.
Terrence, you watching the game?
Nah.
What you watching?
Nothing at all.
You looking at something? Like
Okay.
I'm watching you look, or you must be playing the game.
Yeah, I'm trying to do something real quick.
Got it. Where we at? 3 hours. I know they did not call roughing the passer on that. I know they did not. They called roughing the passer. Oh man, but we over 3 hours, y'all. So I'm ready to. I think we did a solid. This was a solid show. Friday night.
Let me get some.
Terrence looking at his kickball.
Hey, what else you got?
Hey, lock of the week. UNC plus 3.5. They're gonna blow them
You
boys
think
out.
USC gonna blow him out? Ooh, Shedeur just threw a pick.
Oh, he threw a pick.
Was it incomplete? Oh no, they saying it's incomplete.
It's on ESPN, right?
Yeah, it's on ESPN. Bro, how you drop that? That's why you play at Stanford, because you dropped that book.
Hey, we got good grades.
Yeah, he gonna be successful in life, but he ain't not at football. He gonna be successful, but not at
You're
football.
gonna be successful in life, and that's what matters. What the fuck?
But hey, man,
so
if you want,
what was your score for tomorrow?
38-3.
Oh yeah, you did say that. I saw that show.
Yeah. So if you want to come on live after the show tomorrow, you know I'm gonna be live. But if you want to hop on there after the game tomorrow, let me know. I'll shoot you the link. Oh,
Yeah, I'll probably be there. You know.
Shedeur, get rid of the ball, man. He be doing. Shedeur has to get rid of the ball. They just gave the ball over on 4th down. Stafford finna come back in this game.
So now you finally said it. And come back.
Well, look at the way Colorado playing. What's up, y'all boys? Late to the show. Oh, you super late because we finna get up out of here. But anyway, I appreciate you for tuning in. No 84. I can't call you that. I can't call you. I can't call you that. That's gay. That's gay. But appreciate you, No 84. He says, "What's up, y'all boys? Late to the show. Hate how we missed out on how Prime could have tallied right now. We good. We all right. I know some people want Prime. Get it, but we all right. Prime would have been a major. Seems like it would have been interesting for sure. I ain't gonna lie. It would have been interesting to see Prime and Garnet and Gold recruiting.
Yeah. Oh, I think that would have been crazy.
That probably would have been a little crazy.
That would have been crazy having Garnet and Gold behind.
Hey, Ardavius, I appreciate you for coming in here. I didn't know if you fell out or if you just chose to leave.
Yeah,
I thought you just chose to get up out of here. But I'm probably gonna finish watching this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it on.
Jackson could have influenced on Farmer if they both come back. We good. Farmer, Jackson, Ayo, Lions. That's true too. That defensive tackle room might be good. If Farmer comes back, I think we'll be okay. Let me get out of here, T. It's getting late.
All right, bro. It was good as always.
Absolutely. Holla at me if you want to come on tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll holla at y'all boys.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
And as always, y'all already know the deal. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. It's late, so I ain't gonna do the whole spiel to get up out of here. But I appreciate everybody who kicked it with us on this Friday night. Appreciate Joe's Irv, Ardavius came on the show. Hey, y'all don't be scared to hit that link. Come on the show. Like you saw Ardavius, you ain't even gotta show your face. We could just hear your voice. Come on the show, talk to us, man. Kick it. I'm gonna try to do these more often. But as always, it's your boy Polk on 863 Seminole TV. Y'all boys stay classy and we out here. I'll see y'all tomorrow as we put the smack down and juice them oranges. All right, y'all.